Hello, everybody. I hope all of you are doing very well. I hope you all can hear me. Good to see you. Uh, just want to make sure. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Hello, the real family. I hope you all can hear me and see me and all that good stuff. Let me see. Did I get that? Yeah, I still have some wick in that candle, so we're going to use that. So I just want to make sure you all see everything. Let me see. There we go. Right. Let me put away all this stuff. I got so much stuff going on over here as usual. Things all over the place, right? All right. All right. Let me take a moment to say hello. I'm thinking y'all can hear me and y'all can see me and all that good stuff, right? Okay. All right. All right. All good. Everything is connected. Everything is looking good. Hopefully, nothing kind of falls off. Sorry, y'all. Hang on. I just want to make sure these connections are good. All right. There we go. Come on, buddy. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Just making sure these connections are all good and they're not going to fall off or anything like that. All right, let me take this moment to welcome everybody. Ali, hello. The carriage house, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, hello. I just lit this. What in the world? Okay. All right. This is kind of going crazy already. All right, don't. We not even started. Hush. Okay, Ali, Carriage House, Aquarius Girl, Debbie Bagley, Gypsy Girl, Hope Rayleigh, Auntie, Kathleen Cheney, Delvin H, Texas Patriot, well, Texas, Pamela Hewitt, Lucinda 5563, Tammy Reed, Miranda Norris, Sherilyn Schaffner, Courtney, Christine Van Buren. Awesome. I see everybody here. Hi. Can see and hear you loud and clear. Yeah. So I haven't communicated with Texas Patriot for a while because well, I'm sure you don't mind me saying this. I knew she was on vacation, so I was like, I'm going to leave this girl alone. Otherwise, we end up chatting almost every single day, sometimes 2 times, 3 times. I said, I'm going to leave her alone, let her enjoy her vacation, So she did reach out to me. Sorry, Texas. Believe it or not, literally 10 minutes ago, I got done with my last personal reading of the day, and I barely had time to go visit the ladies and kind of, as they say, powder the nose, but it was make sure nothing is kind of all smudged all over the face. I've had back-to-back personal readings all day. In fact, I've had 5 of them today. So I was like, all right. And I like to leave at least about half an hour between readings, but sometimes even that half an hour isn't enough for a spillover, if you will. So it is what it is. And I told her, girl, I'll call you in a bit, and I didn't do. So Texas, I do apologize. And of course, Gypsy Girl too. We also get to chat a couple times a day or whenever. And, same thing. We all get caught up in work and, we don't. So, okay. So, this candle, I know there's enough wick in it and there's enough, oh, there it went. And there's enough wax in it. I gotta say, this is, y'all, I kid you not. One of you folks sent it to me, the Yankee candle thingy, buttercream. Oh my God. I think I think this is my favorite thus far. I do believe this is my favorite thus far. It's awesome. Okay, so I know Texas Patriot, actually, she texted me. She had a valid question, and I know, like I had said, Fridays are going to be dedicated to missing persons and that sort of a case. That's what I'm going to dedicate Fridays to, and I should stick to it, but I will let you folks know that for some reason I had this drive, this calling to do an exclusive for Sharon Tate, and I really didn't want to wait until Monday to do a movie star Monday for her, because she would ideally fall into a movie star Monday category. So Texas, thank you for pointing it out to me, and yeah, there is a reason why I felt like her energy was kind of pushing me, and I said, all right, I'll just do it. but that's not to say that I'm not going to do another reading after this. So this may be a long one, y'all. I hope y'all are prepared. Another thing is, Alia Ali had made some. Alia Ali says, Kirtana, Assalam alaikum. Wait, what? I need my glasses. She says, peace be up to you. Oh, greetings. Oh, so I suppose my response should be, so if you say assalamu alaikum, so what I've heard is walaikum assalam means back to you, correct? Okay, I'm learning. Okay. I could have botched that up, but let's just say hi, hello, hola, then mercy, and let's say good morning or good evening, depending on which part of the world you are. Namaste, shalom. There you go. Any number of languages, right? And I don't claim to know all the languages anyway. So there we go. Still trying. So what was I going to say? Yeah. So Alia Ali had also made a couple of suggestions about Biggie G or something, and I actually wanted to do his as well today, but I know it's kind of going to be a little much, so I figured I'll do that for Wednesday, Alia. Biggie G and all that, Wicked Wednesday. I know because he was murdered, right? I mean, he's not wicked. But today, after I do Sharon Tate, I'm going to leave it up to both my moderators to text me and let me know who they want me to do. I'm not going to give everybody I'm not going to throw it out there for the commentators to say, oh, this is who we choose, because I know undeniably everybody's going to say Summer Wells or whatever, and it's like right now I just want to let it be. So if my moderators want to text me and say, hey, let's do this missing person case or whatever, I will do that. I'll leave it to you girls, and once we do finish this, we'll do that. So thank you, Alia. Thank you. Some more folks have popped in. Let's see. So I'm going to start reading at 7:15. Okay, so that we don't. Wa alaikum. Okay, got it. Okay. So then we have Sherilyn Schaffner, Aquarius Girl, Mama Bear, Lucinda, I wished her, Courtney, hello, Mary Fagan, hello, Terry Newcomb, hello, then My Manx 100, then Laverne, hello. Thank you, Alia, as always. I love the new intro. Thank you. So I'm trying, I'm learning, I'm still like kind of, now kind of finding my way around, the technical aspect of doing all of this stuff. And I have taken some feedback from both my moderators and some of you folks who have told me, who have emailed me. I've considered your suggestions and I'm making a few changes. I'm not going to do a whole bunch. Some of them, I don't much care for, but some of them I do, just trying to find a happy medium. I am FYI on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok. And Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Fancy that. So now, of course, my sons also, of course, I heard of Telegram, and my sons are like, Mom, that's old. You got to be on Telegram. I'm like, look, no. Maybe I will. So we'll see. Take that from there. So Pamela Hewitt, hello. Oh, don't. Bernie, you got to stop moaning and groaning because everybody will think I'm torturing you over here. Okay? So, puppy boy. All right. Nipsey Hussle, date of birth coming up. Okay. Oh my God, Debbie, literally my hair. I was telling Mark today, I said, I think I need to go get a haircut. I don't know what I want to do. It's kind of all 20 different ways. And you know how I do my hair, y'all? No exaggeration. I kid you not. So I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it every alternate day. So I wake up in the morning and whichever way my hair wants to follow, I just kind of push it down that way and say, okay, we'll comb this way or this way. So it's like, oh yeah. Hey, how are you doing, Carriage House? Let me know. Pamela Hewitt says Nipsey Hussle. Okay, so you are all out there now. I know, Gypsy Girl. Bernie, Lucinda says hi. Okay, now this is bugging me. Of course, there's always got to be something that's bugging me, right? But hey. Okay, so now y'all let me know, y'all. my beautiful um, moderators, who you want me to do after that. So how about we get started? I did a couple of things, y'all. I want to tell y'all, I didn't want to do, I'm sure y'all watched, what's his face's name, Polanski's thing I did, right, Wicked Wednesday. And I felt Sharon Tate's energy was coming through a little bit, but then I kind of stopped it too because it was getting a little bit heavy. And so I kind of said, oh, I will do. That's why I felt like I was being pushed to do this. Now, funnily enough, okay, and coincidence maybe, I don't know. Well, okay, coincidence. So my son, my older boy, he sends me like randomly, right? He sends me all these pictures of us when my kids were much younger, and he sent me a whole bunch of pictures. Believe it or not, this is the kind of stuff that really gives me chills. So Wednesday is when I did Roman Polanski, right? I recorded it on that day and posted it on that day. So went to bed. Of course, I had, I leave my phone on, went to bed, and middle of the night, I get this little beep, and of course, it's my son, and I always answer. That's why I leave that phone on 24 hours a day, my personal phone, and text messages. So I text him back without paying attention. I text him back and I go, is everything okay? And he goes, yeah, everything is okay. I just sent you some pictures. Go back to sleep. And I was like, thanks, son. You wake me up in the middle of the night and say, everything is fine. I just sent you some pictures. Go back to sleep. I mean, come on. So, of course, I have to look for my glasses. I wear my glasses. And he has sent me these whole bunch of pictures of both of them when they were really little. And before my second son was born, while I was pregnant with my second son, and with my older son and I. And out of the 12 photographs, 9 of them were of me when I was carrying my second child, when I was pregnant with my second child. So I was like, I called him back because it was early morning for him. I said, where did you get these pictures from? He said, Mom, you don't realize we have it all filed, you had them all in albums. I took them all out, I scanned them, and I got it all digitalized. I was like, okay, thank you for doing that. And I said, why did you pick on these pictures? Like, why did you pick on these pictures? And then he goes, I don't know, Mom, I just felt like sending you these pictures. I didn't tell him anything. I didn't tell him that I had just done a reading for Roman Polanski and Sharon Tate and how all this is connected. I never told him any of that. I said, oh, okay, and I kept it quiet. And then I was thinking I couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm thinking, and I'm like, I wonder if there is a connection, or is this just purely coincidental? I don't know. So that's one of the things that kind of pushed me. I said, okay, let me do this reading. Why would there be so many pictures of me he didn't do it with any ill intention, and I'm not in any way upset at all, but just the fact that such a large percentage of those photographs were of me when I was pregnant with my second child. And I'm like, okay, all right, get the message, lady. I got it. Oh, thank you, Alia. Angarad, yay, the carriage house. I was pretty. Oh, how are you doing, carriage house? We need to know, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a couple of things I want to say before we get started. See, we have just about hit it. So one thing I'm going to request y'all is, when I'm doing this reading, please, the whole premise of having chat is you can exchange ideas and views, but please don't go off track and don't start off any side subjects and all that stuff once I start the reading. Believe it or not, the collective energy really does help, and it kind of distracts everybody. And even though I may not watch the screen, believe it or not, I sense the energy shift, and then I look up, sure enough, something is going on over there. Wait, whoa, I'm missing something. Carriage house. Wait. What? Wait. Wonderful news. I missed it. Doing good. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Oh, that is fantastic, Carriage House. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. Oh, I know who I'm missing. Good. Pauline, where are you? I'm so happy for Carriage House. Pandora Sparks, hey girl. what was I going to say? Yeah, so if you can make sure that, once I start the reading, then try not to kind of distract everybody's attention and or mine too, please. And of course, once I'm done and we say, hey, do y'all have any questions or whatever, then of course, please, absolutely feel free. Another thing I wanted to say is I wanted to make an announcement regarding the first year thing, right? Remember, I said I will think about something. In all honesty, y'all, I was like racking my brains and saying what to do. So I figured I will have a contest, if you will, and that contest, they will be, I'm only going to do gift cards this time or free readings, very clearly, because it didn't make sense, like I said the last time, for me, if I want to send $100 or $150 worth of merchandise, and if the winner is somebody way overseas, then just shipping it to them is going to cost me another $150, right? And I have experienced that too. So then I feel it's a waste. I'd rather send them an e-gift card for the whole value, and then they can do whatever they want. So I will figure out those values, and I will figure out like what whatchamacall, how do we go about doing it, because we have a lot of subscribers, we have a lot of folks who are active subscribers. So I want to make sure that the right people get it, because let's face it, there are a lot of subscribers who don't participate that much. So then that sort of a thing. So I think the contest will be something like maybe I'll just make it up as we go along, right? It'll be a contest. It's like a few of my favorite things, and then y'all can figure it out. Whoever sends me the correct answer, the first, second, third will get these gifts or personal readings. How about that? So as we do that, we have a few minutes. Let me note it down and I'll read it out to y'all, okay? So, and I'll tell you what the cutoff date is also. Okay. Okay. Then, if you all have been paying attention, you will know the answers to all these questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hide it so you all don't see it. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is going to be so easy. Okay, then let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need 2 more. Oh wait, this is so easy, y'all. And seriously, I should have put more thought into it, but I'm like, hey, go with the flow, right? Okay, here are the 10 questions. Now, listen to me. If I'm not going to talk about these, remember how we did the Christmas thing and I would drop I would hint and y'all would pick it up? Actually, none of these am I going to talk about now. But if y'all have been paying attention to my videos and paying attention and interacting, and if you've been with me for a long time, you know the answers to all these questions. Okay. So the first 3 people, okay, whoever gets the most number will get the first prize. Whoever gets the second and third will get the second and third prizes. So the first prize is going to be $100 Amazon e-gift certificate. The second prize is going to be $75 Amazon e-gift certificate, and the third will be half an hour of a free reading. And the cutoff date, what is the cutoff date? Let me see. What is today? So the cutoff date is going to be, how about I give you guys 24 hours, okay? So by tomorrow, oh no, that's too much time, because y'all will go back and rewind all the videos. Oh my goodness. So let's do the cutoff point as the moment this live stream ends. Okay, the moment the live stream ends, I will note the timeline, right? I will give you all 15 minutes and I'll cut it off. So if the live stream ends at 9 p.m. my time, then 9:15 is the cutoff time. Whichever email I get by 9:15 wins, okay? And then I have something else that I'm going to do on the back end that is not involved in this competition, but there's something interesting you guys will get. The winners will get along with this. Okay, so the first question is going to be, what is my favorite food? All right, favorite place to travel to, my favorite color. Okay, what is my favorite food, favorite place to travel to, my favorite color? Have I bungee jumped? Have I gone whitewater rafting? Okay, then favorite hot beverage, favorite cold beverage. What style of horseback riding do I do, as in English or Western? Have I traveled to Russia? Am I afraid of water? And let me see, wait, one more, right? One more. Oh my God, one more. Dang it, one more. Okay. Have I gone skydiving? All right, here we go. So have I traveled to Russia? Am I afraid of water? Favorite food? Favorite place to travel to? Favorite color? Have I bungee jumped? Have I gone whitewater rafting? Favorite hot beverage? Favorite cold beverage? What style of horseback riding do I prefer? Have I gone skydiving? All right, so she got, I lost already. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all are going to be fun. I won't repeat it. Okay. We'll keep it clean. Okay. We'll keep it like, okay, going. Let me review them. Okay, with you guys. All right. Texas and Gypsy Girl. Let me know if you all have, wait, I forgot. They were trying to get my attention and I didn't get it. Hi, Amaryllis. Texas, I'm sorry, honey, if I missed what you were saying. I don't know. All right. Okay. So let's go. I'm going to hi, Angarad. Hi, Aquarius girl. So I'm going to start with Sharon Tate. It's about time y'all to figure out what other case you want me to cover and let me know, and we'll pick it up right after this. All right, Sharon Tate. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't want to join up. It's the Earth card. Oh, wow. So let's get started. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. So let's try to keep our focus and our attention to the person who we're doing a reading for today. Let's not talk about other things at the moment, okay? Cancer. The Moon card, is there any surprise over there? Gemini. Sagittarius. And the Earth card, I knew this card was going to come up. I knew it because that to me signifies pregnancy. It signifies the quintessential Earth Mother, the femininity, you know, that sort of a stuff. So this time what I did, and I should take this piece of paper and keep it with me here. So what I did this time is I took her whole name. I took it down as Sharon Marie Tate Polanski, okay? She was born on January 24th, 1943, and she died on August 9th, 1969. Wait, 43 to 50. So she was 26 years old. She was born Aquarius and she died in the Leo season. She was born in the Aquarius season and died in the Leo season. I'm not doing Roman Polanski's numbers, okay? So I am not doing that. So let me repeat one more time. Let us not please ask, don't come here in the chat session. This is not a thing of, we'll do this, we'll do that. I actually asked my moderators to send me a text message as to what they think I should do cover after this. So please don't get me distracted. Okay, let's do this. I've already done a case for that. So focus. Let's focus on Sharon Tate. Okay. Okay, I'm not looking up at the chats because if I look up at the chats, I'll get distracted. I am not looking up at the chat. So she was Aquarius, right? So for her with Aquarius, we have Cancer over here. So Cancer with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. Aquarius, I see 6th house for her, very active. 6 for the when she was born, 6 when she was died. So it was all about the 6th house. And as we know, the 6th house talks about what's the word? Work, health, discipline, and habits. So I want to say she was, and her work, health, discipline, and habits, her 6th house is Cancer, and the Cancer sign is ruled by the Moon. So you can clearly tell that for her, work, health, discipline, and habits were very important to her, but there was also dreaminess about her, all right? The creativity, the dreaminess, the subtleness that comes, the ability to emote while you're in camera, right? So she clearly had a gift of that. She was very good at maybe if you're an actor or an actress, you have to be good at expressing, right, your expressions and how to emote on camera. She was really, really good at that. But I'm also going to say with Mercury, so she's Aquarius 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th house, her relationship, there was a lot of speculation about her relationship with Roman Polanski from the get-go. There was a lot of speculation about that. And 5th house also talks about kids, love affairs, speculation, and kids. So I can tell you for a fact, for her, she really did care for this guy. I mean, as bizarre as he is, as a horrible human being as he is, she really did fall into that trap of, oh my God, he's so awesome, etc., etc. But to a certain extent, as much as she fell into his trap, she had an element of cognizance of, or rather she was cognizant of the fact that, look, there is a lot of shadiness going on around him. There is a lot of talk about him, but I still feel he's going to be beneficial for my career. Let's be honest about it, okay? At the end of the day, I wouldn't say she was the type of a person who would sell her soul to the devil to climb the ladder as far as her career was concerned, but she was very, very understanding of, aware of you know, the right contacts, the right people, the right connections will propel you further into your career. Now, I'm not saying she is not talented at all. That's not what I'm saying. So don't misconstrue my words. No, we all know in the music industry as well as in the movie industry, there are a lot of people who really have no talent, but, or rather, like you'd be surprised that their talent is not so great such that they end up having hit movies and they end up getting, you know, selected for awards, etc. As we all know, what's that ding dong ding along's name, that fellow, that Epstein's other half, Weinstein. You know, we all know how he manipulated women and how he actually promoted movies and kind of, you know, controlled things and stuff, where these people ended up getting nominations and awards for Oscars and Actors Guild or whatever the heck, right? Because you do, if you have that kind of a power, you have the ability to do all these manipulations behind the scene. So she was very, very aware of the fact that, you know, having the right contacts, knowing the right people would help facilitate her to get to the next level. But she's also very well aware that there was something about Roman Polanski that she was attracted to, but at the same time she was afraid of him. I will tell you, she was afraid of him. So next, let's move on to Sagittarius. Now, with the Sagittarius card over here, she being an Aquarius, 11th house. 11th house talks about like-minded people, groups, and friends. She was a very friendly person, very open, very friendly, very sociable, approachable, not afraid to talk to people, not afraid to, you know, mingle with people. And she was very approachable. People did find her very approachable. But then again, there was a very, very deep sense of earthiness about her. It was almost like, I know she's passed and we have to be respectful considering that she passed in such a horrible way for no fault of hers. She would have made a great mom. One thing that's coming through is she would have made a very, very great mom. I mean, she, in spite of having all this fame and all that stuff, what I mean, and going back to a little bit of what messages I was getting the last time, she goes, I would have gladly sacrificed my fame for my family. Gladly sacrificed my fame. If she had gotten pregnant, she would have put her career on hold and taken care of the kids and been happy doing all of that. She was very much into all of that. But with the Sagittarius card here too, I'm going to say Sagittarius in and unto itself being the 9th house, the philosopher of the zodiac, etc. There was that innate need within her to venture into aspects of her consciousness that and explore, to understand, get a better grasp of understanding the whys and wherefores and what ifs and what nots as far as her psyche was concerned, the esoteric, not really the esoteric, her psyche was concerned, and the purpose of life in the universe, the role to play, etc. Very, very much wanting to learn, wanting to know. Tell me why, explain it to me, tell me why. The curious mind, okay, wanting to know, wanting to hear, wanting to understand, and also willing to explore to a certain extent. Now, having said all of that, let's come back to the moon card. I truly believe that she was exploited by Polanski. Like I said in the previous video, absolutely he used her to create certain adult videos, and with specific people that he would pick and choose, okay, he would pick and choose and force her into having acts of performing sexual acts, and he would film it almost like he was a director. Now I would, okay, let's take it further because I feel like I'm getting a headache. It's like, oh, come on, tell me kind of energy. With this Gemini card, I'm going to say, right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's a very, she had the ability to, so I don't know how long she was with this guy, but I'm going to tell you 3 months before she passed, she had a sense that something was amiss, that something was going to go bad, and she had a sense of foreboding that something was going to go. She has definitely discussed it with some close friend or family member of hers. Absolutely, she said, I have a bad feeling. I don't know, I feel a bit nervous, or even with the doctor. She definitely does feel that she had that a sense of foreboding. I'm also going to tell you that what the cards are showing me, that she might have had 3 pregnancies terminated or 3 miscarriages, either purposefully terminated or miscarriages. I'm saying that. So when this aspect of him, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically pimped her out, if you will. The one thing that she had, the ability she had to switch off, was her way. That was her way of protecting herself from the trauma of going through whatever she was going through. Now, she also says that, did she have an opportunity to break away from him and move on with life? She did. She acknowledges that to a certain extent, she kind of sort of was, okay, let me see what this is about. Like the curiosity to want to know, what is this about? So she might have agreed the first couple of times, but after that she was like, no, I don't want to do it, but he was forcing her. So he really did control her. Why? Something about the left collarbone and the left shoulder, y'all. I feel like it's really hurting. So I don't know whether she was injured over there, but the left collarbone and the left shoulder. Like I feel a heaviness. I almost want to drop my left shoulder down like that. The Sun card, 100% pregnancy. We know that. She was pregnant, right? Hey Elizabeth, Cheryl Calamari, hello. Okay, I'm not looking at the chats. I'll get sucked into it. Then we have the 2, right? The 2, which is the High Priestess, right? This is that paper. The Emperor. Wait, did I not show it? Was that too fast? Oh my God, no, I messed it up. The Emperor card. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I suppose I am so finicky these days about all this stuff. I don't think I used to be like so. But, okay, there we go. Right? There. Because I don't want all that in real. I'm getting distracted, but it's almost like wow, the Emperor and the Empress. Y'all, she really had a weird feeling that something was going to go wrong. She definitely had that weird feeling. She has even discussed it with somebody, saying that I have this terrible foreboding that something terrible is going to happen. As I say that. I'm fidgety. I don't know why I'm fidgety. I just am so kind of distracted and fidgety for no apparent reason. So let's take the Sun card. Hang on one second. Eighth house. The occult, will, secrets, death and regeneration. Absolutely. So with the Sun card, okay, so when we talk about her 6th house, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the Cancer house, and 6th house talks about work, health, discipline and habits. Clearly, it was much controlled by her significant other, and her pregnancy certainly hindered that because, well, she was pregnant. Then we have the moon card and number 2, which is the high priestess, right? So this card I do, and I think the high priestess card popped out in her last reading too, the last few cards. I feel that there is somebody else here who is a female who is stepping back, like who's behind the scenes, who had some sort of a control and who had some sort of a authority and influence over Roman Polanski and the whole thing that went down. I think this lady also kind of sort of knew. I will tell you this, I think I said that in the previous video and somebody left a comment to that effect, and I wasn't sure who it was. I don't I wouldn't be surprised if Polanski was somehow associated with Manson. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere along the line the paths have crossed. Their paths have crossed. I wouldn't be surprised. At the very least, their paths have crossed. But there could be more to that relationship than I'm aware of. I definitely feel that there is something over there. And again, I also want to say with this moon card right here by the high priestess, a lot of things happen behind the scenes that if they were ever brought to light, even till today, even now, after all these years, when did she die? In 69, right? That's how many years now? 50 years, right? 50 plus years. If those things were brought to light now, there would be a few other people also in Hollywood who would go down. But so that information is being very tightly held, like close to somebody's chest. They are not letting that out. There is a female here who is also responsible somehow, some way, some shape or form. I feel this female also knew that something was going to go down, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who can actually let us know for sure that Polanski did have some connections and some relationship with Manson and his group. That's what I'm going to say. There's this woman, I don't know, and my eyes are blurry now. Then let's look at the Emperor card. Emperor under Gemini. Okay, I didn't look, I throw away the paper. Whenever I do these charts, I don't keep it, I throw it away. Otherwise, I'll have a whole pile of papers over here. The numbers I did for Polanski, like I do believe, actually, let me look it up. When is this? I can look it up really quickly. There we go. Let me just see when his date of birth is. 18th August 1933. So he's a Leo, right? That's all I want to say. Okay, I'm not going to do anything more. I just wanted to know. So, 6 again. My God, this is fated, y'all. This is a very, very fated relationship. So with the Emperor popping up over here, so this Sun card could also signify Roman Polanski because he's a Leo. But anyhow, so with the Emperor card, this is an Aries card for sure. Somebody who had the ability to create a wealth. So meaning somebody who was a good business person who, through whatever way, shape or form, had the ability to create a lot of wealth or earn a lot of income. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Polanski, but I will tell you this individual was a little bit pushy, a little bit aggressive, a little bit domineering, controlling, somebody who was not above using other methods to subdue an individual. Other methods as in, the kind of methods that sexual predators use. I wouldn't be surprised if he did used to use that, and he has absolutely used that. Now he is another individual who, this Emperor, who has the ability to very quickly change, like how shall I say it? He would present himself to you as he thought you wanted to see him. Wait, I'm not making sense. I can't get the words out. He will show you what you would accept or what your preconceived notions would have been of Roman Polanski. That's how he would present himself to you. And if somebody else had another opinion or another observation of what they thought Roman Polanski was, he would be able to present himself to them like that. So he was very good, very quick with, very smart, and had the ability to kind of change. Oh my God, I can't even get the words out. sorry, he had the ability to, you would see what he wanted you to see of him. Oh God, let me see, I missed a whole bunch. Um, um, and Grahad, you should tell us who the individual is. Um, okay, so moving on. So with the Empress card, I'm going to tell you, I do believe this is her, I do believe that she would have either had 3 miscarriages or 3 pregnancies terminated before this. Um, yes, a chameleon. Okay, then let's talk about the tower card. The tower card showing up is clearly very, very symbolic of, certain things that had to be destroyed, right? Mars, disillusionment of a relationship, situation, partnership, entity, building, organization, whatever. This was done for a very particular reason. I will tell you, this was premeditated. I am going to tell you that I don't care what anybody says. You know how they talk about the La Bianca murders and they say Charles Manson, they just decided to pick that neighborhood and pick that house, and it so happened that the La Biancas were there, wrong place, wrong time, and that's how they ended up being murdered. That I don't know about that particular house and that family, but with the Sharon Tate's business, I do believe it was premeditated, and there was it was set this way. It was determined that this was going to be carried out. I'm also going to tell you, there was a lot of arguments. I'm going to say, Polanski even at some time threatened her, saying that, how do I know the child is mine? How do I know the child is mine? And she goes like, what do you mean? And he goes, well, I have all those films. It could have been with any one of those guys. How do I know? That sort of a thing. Such a beautiful lady. Angharar, you should send me an email. I'm really curious to know. Maybe that's why he questioned whether the child was hers. So I have a W as in William, okay? A V as in Victoria, okay? L as in Larry, F as in Frank, and they're telling me to stop pulling this thing. I don't know why she doesn't want me to use these cards. Why? I like these cards. I want to use these cards. And she's saying, use the black ones. Use the black ones. I don't know, y'all. Hang on one second. I don't know why she says use the black ones. Is it this one? No, this one. Give me 1 second, y'all. Not my regular spice deck ones. These. My eyes are... Oh. It's so weird how they, yeah, this is a, oh, this, now I know why she wants me to use it. It's very dramatic, this deck, very, very visually, very, very like stark. And she being a movie star, no wonder, like absolutely no wonder, right? You will see, I think I've used this deck one at a time in the past. Like, you will see why. I mean, she's a movie star, all about dramatics and stuff. All about dramatics and stuff. Hey, Susie Q, good to see you, honey. Whoa! Whoa, hello. Okay, all right. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's figure this out. Okay. Are we doing reversals too, honey? I don't know. Okay, we will do reversals. Okay. We will do reversals. Okay. Do a good shuffle. Oh wow, these cards still smell new. Unbelievable. These are very dramatic cards, y'all. Okay, I give up on that. It keeps moving around, so what's the point? Hang on, everybody. Hang on, okay? Let me just move this up a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted, and I know I'm kind of all over the map at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's just my energy being all over the map or something going on here. The High Priestess in reverse. Wow, this camera is awesome. I'm having it holding it so far away, and it's like, wow. High Priestess in reverse, okay. Didn't we have the High Priestess right here too, and now it's coming in reverse, okay. So I wonder if that person's power is like jeopardized. Hang on. This is interesting. Now I know why she wanted me to use these cards. These are very dramatic cards. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wait, what am I doing here? Wheel of Fortune, right? Y'all, I'm losing my mind here with this being so OCD over here. What is going on with me? Why am I being like this? It's still not perfect. I'm still upset, but oh God darn it. Okay, get over it, Kirtana. Get over it. This card. 4 of Cups in the, oh my goodness. 4 of Cups, yeah. Okay, right on top of Roman Polanski's card. I figured. Yeah, he most certainly had a say in the matter with this. I don't care what the cops say, what the Hollywood insiders say, or whatever. This is what my cards are showing me, and this is what I'm saying. I call it the way I see it. These are my opinions and my observations. Please do your own due diligence, do your own research, and form your own conclusions. This is for entertainment purposes only. And do you like my earrings? Yeah, I'm trying to distract. Yeah, absolutely, I am. That sounded very cuckoo, didn't it? All right, then we have the Seven of Cups in the upright, the gaslighting. Oh my God, right on top of her card, y'all. Right on top of her card. Right on top of her card. What in the world? 100% she was gaslighted. Are you kidding me? And then we have the Ace of Coins in the upright. Right on top of the La Maison, the Tower card. The broken tower, the destroyed tower. Let's take a look back. So we have the High Priestess in the reverse now. So as we know, the High Priestess is ruled by the moon. It is somebody who has the mysticism, that power, that silence, who has the ability to make decisions behind the scene. This is not a person who's going to come forward and say, hey, look at me, like Kirtana, look at me, look at me. No, this is not a person like that. This is somebody who's going to hang back, who's going to be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. I didn't know about it. And sure enough, the moment she goes in and shuts the door, she'll be making those phone calls to whoever those people are. This is a person I would never, ever trust. Like, I'd be like, you, BITCH, you, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. This individual, this female has got a very, oh, what is more dangerous than a criminal, narcissistic, sexual offender, murderer, demented male is a female who has those same tendencies. This is it. I kid you not. Think about what I just said for a moment. Because, well, let's take, for example, the case of Epstein and what's her face's name? Ding Dang Ding-a-Lang, Ghislaine Maxwell. Really, the real criminal there is Ghislaine. I'm sure if she hadn't done it, Epstein would have gone and found another Ding Dang Ding-a-Lang to provide those same services, to make her the chief sourcing officer, if you will. But the bigger criminal is Ghislaine, because if she had only put her step down or put her foot down or snapped out of it and said, oh my God, what I'm doing is wrong, I should help these girls, things would have been stopped. But she didn't do it. So which one of them is the bigger evil, right? You get what I'm saying? So this female is somebody I wouldn't trust, y'all. I wouldn't trust. This individual is very, she really is the High Priestess, y'all. I kid you not. This individual is somebody who is not above playing people. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart. Like really smart. She knows how to manipulate people. She knows how to manage people. And I'm talking, see, okay, this may kind of not gel very well with people, what I'm about to say, but it is a fact. It takes a different mindset, okay? All of us women, come on, we know how to kind of, what's the word, as women using our feminine charms and stuff, on our respective spouses, we know how to play those games, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We know, right? We all have done it, and hey, whatever, it's all good. But if you step it up to a different level and you do that with specific intentions for specific outcomes, and you're playing in the middle of the wolf pack, then you very well know, and you are very well aware of the downside to that. You know what the collateral damage could be. If things went wrong, what would happen, and yet you choose to play in the middle of that pack, right? So that means to say you definitely have the wherewithal, the knowledge, the cahoots to be able to have more cojones than those guys to play that game. And if you're playing that game with men of power and you have the ability to manipulate and basically manage them, using your sexuality or whatever the heck it is, this is a different kind of a woman, somebody who I wouldn't ever want to know or meet or anything. That would be the most dangerous person, right? Would I go so far as to call her a femme fatale? Well, a femme fatale is a little bit more nicer than this one. This is not a good person. Not a good person. See, this individual. Oh my goodness. Somebody tell me who this could be. If you don't want to put it out there, that's fine. Send me an email. That's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But this person, I have a J as in. Oh my goodness. I think I should just leave it. I have a J. I'll just leave it at that because, that could go 20 different directions. I'm not going to get into anything. Could be a first name, last name, middle name, street, place, city, state, whatever. Let's leave it at that. All right. So now let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune, right? With the, see, here earlier we had the High Priestess and then we had the Moon and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So here above the Sun card and the Cancer card, she's in the reverse. So that means to say her power at some point in time was questioned. She definitely felt like she was being toppled over. She definitely felt like, things are getting a little sticky. So I better quickly move on and try to do something, to extract myself from this situation. Very smart, quick, let's turn, let's change, being able to spin and make the necessary changes on the fly, on the go, to be able to recover from a situation that could have gone south really fast for her. She doesn't give a flip about anybody else. It's all about her. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups. Now here the Four of Cups right above the Emperor card. I'm going to tell you, this to me signifies that there was always a like whatever he did, even, see, I'll say this, y'all. If she had carried that baby full term, I would have been very, oh God, they're telling me don't say it. I'm not going to say it. If she had carried the baby full term, fill in the blanks. I'm not going to say it though. But I wouldn't be surprised that this fellow has been drugging these people, be it, the underage girls that he has molested. Like I said in the last video, I do believe he has killed somebody too. But the underage girls or whoever, boys and girls he has molested, or even women he has and forcibly recorded and done all these movies and all that stuff, he has absolutely used drugs. He has absolutely used, look, sticky. He has, all that, what we were talking about the last time, the adrenochrome stuff and, all the other crazy stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if this fellow has participated in all of that. Let's just put it like worked with blood. Let's just put it that way. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Absolutely, he gaslighted Sharon Tate. She was 100% gaslighted by him, because that the Seven of Cups card is right on top of her card, and she is the Empress of their pregnancy, etc. And then there's an Ace of Coins. Money was given to destroy that particular entity, that particular money has exchanged hands to dissolve, Mars Tower, dissolution of a partnership structure, home, whatever, individual, whatever. Money has exchanged hands. Okay, whew. All right, so. Yes, I know, Cheryl. I can't help it. Whenever that energy comes through, it comes through. I really didn't want to talk about it. And when I did his reading, Sharon's energy was kind of coming through, and I didn't want to sully her but I can't help it. I have no control over it. No control over it. Okay, moving on. I really didn't want to talk about him, in all honesty. But then again, I don't know, maybe it's because it's so intertwined, right? Yeah, I have to go back and look at the comments. Right now I'm not focusing on it. So then we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, see, whoever this individual of who was emotionally manipulating her, right, to a certain extent they were able to kind of, I do believe that this individual was emotionally manipulating her or whatever. uh, Can somebody tell me the name of that man who was found dead with her? I forgot his name. I just need to know his name. I just need to know his name. Can anybody tell me who was a guy who was found dead with her in the same room? Because that's his energy. Oh my God, what's his name? Can somebody tell me what's it? Okay, I can look it up here. Let me look it up. Roman Polanski. Let me go back there. Yeah, let me just find the name of the person. Oh my God, it's not going to show me, is it? No, it's not. Alright, sorry, y'all. Jay Sabring or Forga? Who's a Jay Sabring? Mary, are you sure that it's him? Jay Sabring was a guy. Sabring was a guy who was. Oh my God! Oh my God! OMG! Okay. Oh, baby Jesus! Yeah. Look. In the reverse. So I believe I'm going to go. Oh my God, Bernie, calm down. I believe that whoever this person was who was emotionally either controlling her or emotionally, or she was emotional about, or she had an emotional attachment or weakness to, I believe that individual's power was also taken away for a very specific reason. I'm going to go so far as to say I wouldn't be surprised if Roman Polanski accused her of having his child even. I wouldn't be surprised. Look, y'all. I'm saying based on what my cards are telling me, these people, it was a hit. I'm going to say. I'm going to say that him and Manson have crossed paths in the past. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you're crazy," and I'm like, "Oh well, I'm crazy. What are you going to do about it?" Right? All right, then we have the Five of Swords in the upright. So Five of Swords in the upright, absolutely there has been, where do I keep it here? There has been Five of Swords, as we know, talks about violence, abusive relationships, etc. Absolutely. And it's right about the first, what you call that female's name, the High Priestess. She has also been part of that abusive group. She has also been she has participated. She's also responsible for some of that abuse. Absolutely, she is. Oh my God, she is. Okay. Then we have the Four of Coins in the reverse. This is a scary looking card. Four of Coins in the reverse. So as we know, Four of Coins talks about holding back, insecurity, withholding information, withholding money, withholding resources. Coins is money, pentacles, but then it could also mean resources, materialistic resources, etc. So, but for me, I feel with that card being in the reverse, he never hesitated to spend any money to be able to facilitate blood work. Let's call it that. He never hesitated. He was okay with it. There was no insecurities. He was like, if that's the price I need to pay to make things, I need coin to make all this happen, I need coin, I will spend it. No insecurities, no holding back, not being overly greedy about, oh, I need to save my coin, I need to save my coin. No, if I need to give coin to make this happen for XYZ to be facilitated, then I'm going to do it. And he was okay with it. And he was totally okay with it. Thank you, Carriage House. Oh my God. Is anger hard? Anger rad. Oh my God, I can't even say that. Is this person new? Because I don't believe I've seen you before, or have I? I could be mistaken. Okay, then we have the Queen of Swords. Here we go again with this Queen of Swords business. So I'm going to say there has been a little bit of, what's the word? Ooh, there is a little bit of almost having her feet held to the fire, right? A little bit of harshness. She felt like she didn't have a choice. Her feet were held to the fire, and she's like, for what? For what? For what? And okay, just look at this card, y'all. Doesn't this look like one of those women who went in there and kind of killed them, or whatever? With the bandana and that whole hippie 70s look, right? I do believe her feet were held to the fire. I do believe so. There's a lot of that weird stuff that they had been practicing, y'all. I'll tell you that up front, believe it or not. A lot of people in Hollywood even till today do it. A lot of people do that. And some of them, you watch, when they choose to opt out of that circle, you see their career goes down. Some of them you watch, when they choose to opt out of the circle because they're like, I'm done, I'm over with, immediately there'll be a divorce, and immediately, the one who opted out, they'll fade away into nothingness. And the other one, the spouse who chooses to stay in that, will continue to thrive, albeit not so much in the limelight, that they'll be thrived. And there is a particular premium. Oh my God, I should learn to keep my mouth shut. No, could get me into trouble. But really, I'm not going to mention names, but one of the premium political royalty in America, that particular family, one of them married a pretty famous individual, and subsequently the whole thing went down the drain because of certain shenanigans of a particular individual. Well, that sounds like all of Hollywood, doesn't it? But this person is, oh my God, y'all, I have to really be careful. See, I'm not saying all these things just for the sake of drama. I really need to be careful because, like I said, I don't want to wake up dead, right? So I think I better stop because, once I start speaking, I forget and I say, to heck with it. And then I jeopardize my own safety and security. So Kiga, such a sad case. Yeah, the colors are beautiful. These cards are just awesome. And I know now why she wanted me to pick these cards, because I have another set here. Oh God, sorry, it's dusty. Let me just dust it off. I'll just show you the side of it because I don't want to reveal it. This is another beautiful set. And I was looking at them and then my eyes kept, and then I have my spice deck. So I thought she meant the spice deck, and she goes, no. And so that's why I pulled out this card, this deck. So this High Priestess lady, I'm being told hers is not going to be a natural death. If she's already dead or not, I don't know. But I don't think she's dead based on these cards. Otherwise, I would have had subsequent cards to prove that. But I don't believe hers is going to be a natural death. I don't believe so. All right. So then we have the Star card. Okay. Oh, there are two cards. Whoa. The star card and the moon card. What do you know? Right on top of the tower card, the star and the moon. Okay, so now let's take a look for a second. So you all got these alphabets, right? Or alphabets, I mean the letters, right? W as in William. I think I showed it to you all. F as in Frank. V as in Victor. L as in Larry. J as in Jack. I'm just going to put them all back. Come on, boo-boo. Okay. So the fact that, I mean, she is a Aquarius. So the fact that the Aquarius card has shown up and the star card and the moon card, it tells me that very clear intentions. Like, it's like, okay, fine, you know, you had to pay to get rid of me. She's very well aware of that. You had to pay to get rid of me, so that says a lot to you. But with the Aquarius card, she's telling me that she is forever going to be remembered by people. She is never going to fade. But with the moon card, it's telling me that there's always going to be a mystery around this case. Always. Because this high priestess is not going to come forward and speak. She is not. She is the only one who can actually shed light on this case. She is the one who can actually blow this whole thing apart. But she says it will always forever be hidden. And I will tell you something. This is, look at this card. Look at the house. There were a lot of shenanigans that went on in that house. A lot of shenanigans. And this almost looks like it's like a European kind of a architecture for me. This is, oh my God, look at this card, y'all. Just look at this card. That's a red moon with a skull in it. And didn't Goofhead always used to wear a hat? Let me see. Didn't this turd always used to wear a hat? Yeah. Let me see. I do believe he always used to wear a hat, isn't it? I think I might have seen a picture of him always wearing a hat. Oh my God, I want to say he did. Hang on, you guys. Now I'm so intrigued by this. Let me see. Pictures. I have to spell it out. Of Goofhead. Wait. Roman Polanski. Why do I have this image of him always wearing a hat or a weird kind of a hat or a hat like that? I could be mistaken. I'm not finding anything now. Okay, I'm not going to waste my time looking at it. But this is almost like a European architecture. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot that went on that property, on those premises. There's a lot that went on, that half the stuff that went on that people don't even know about. So that's always going to be hidden, always. And him, Polanski himself, there's a lot about him that's never going to come to light. He is never going to go to prison. He's never. Okay, then we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Wands does talk about teamwork, commerce, expansion, traveling, etc. They were actually three people. See, again, the three is a common denominator. I saw three pregnancies, three terminations. And I also see Three of Wands. I definitely feel that there are three key people who are responsible for all of this. It wasn't just Manson, and it wasn't just his gopher girls. There were two other people involved. Then you have the Ten of Cups. This is a house that held a lot of emotions. This is a house, this is an enterprise that hid a lot of emotional bullcrap that went on over there. And when I talk about emotional stuff, this is a house that a lot of tears were shed, a lot of torture, a lot of tears, people being forced to do things much against their wishes. It wasn't just that case of that murder, etc. It was a lot of stuff that went on in that house, a lot of stuff. And the instrumental character person involved in that is Polanski. He is almost like a director over there, saying, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that. There's a lot of stuff that went on. And there's another thing that I want to say is, what she's also telling me was, I think she reached out to somebody just before this happened, or as this was happening, or like I said the last time, I'm sure they didn't have cell phones then. She must have tried to dial somebody or something like that. And she feels very, very betrayed, because she says, I was told that Roman Polanski was going to come there or something. She was waiting for him to come. But the fact that he didn't make it on time, she feels that he purposefully didn't make it on time. And that is the betrayal she says she cannot get over. Because she says, I know he purposefully didn't come come that day. He could have, he purposefully stalled. So that makes me believe even more further that he set up this whole thing. So give me a second. I'm going to take a quick break and then read the messages and we'll go back. Why are we missing likes? Nobody likes me or what? What is going on? I thought I was the sweetest person ever. Why are we missing likes? Listen to me. Carriage house, that was a good comment. Good one, carriage house. You know, for somebody who says nope, not saying a word, Angharad seems to say a lot. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, thank you, Gypsy girl. Oh, I missed it all. Hang on one second. Oh my God. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm missing a whole bunch of messages. Let me see. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What was it? 6 Yellow Drive? Is that the address? What's that? 6 Yellow Drive? Thank you, Texas Patriots. Our VIPs always do that. Oh, I do have the address. I think Gypsy Girl sent me the address. Yep. Let me see. She did send me about. Not her. Not her. No. Yeah, there we go. Do we have the address of that house? We don't, right? Oh, there we go. Texas Patriot. Thank you. To do 100550. Los Angeles. Angeles. 926 something. That's what it's going to be. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me quickly do a little something. Right? 6. Los Angeles, right? California. Oh, I miss Cali though. At least the old Cali. I do miss California. I'm glad I got out of California when I did because I feel that it's gotten to be a big old mess now. It's really gotten to be a big old mess. So, okay, let me do this. That's 6, right? 6. 18, 21, 26, 26, 30, 48, 52, 52, 57. So 7, that is 3. Okay. So then let's do this. 10 plus 12 is 22, 25, 28, 38, 38, 47, 47, 52, that is, okay. Then 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. Okay, 10, 11, 78. Oh my God, that is a very fated house, y'all. Very fated. Look, I'm going to tell you, the 8th, it talks about will, secrets, occult, death. Yes, that house is very fated. And you look at Sharon's numbers, 6 and 6, like consistently 6 and 6 and 12. 12th house is a karmic house. 12th house talks about karma, institutions, hidden supports, etc. But it's a very karmic house. 12 and 8. And 8th house talks about wills and secrets and death and occult, okay, regeneration, sexual fantasies, exploitations, finances. So that is a very, very fated particular location. And then you also look at the 6th house. 6th house talks about work, health, discipline, and habits. So it almost became like the going on, the occurrences in that house almost became like a habit forming type of a thing for whoever lived over there. Meaning it almost became like a discipline. It's like, oh, it's acceptable now. It's a norm now. So definitely a location that is fated to have a lot of occult stuff happen over there. And I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, I wonder who owns that Cielo Drive now. I don't know. But I guarantee the stuff that's going on over there. I guarantee stuff. Oh my God, Anger Adsy has so much of information regarding this case. You should be doing this reading then, really. What was I going to say? 1066. I wonder why they changed the address though. Why would they do that? Tiny Bigs, thank you for popping that up. Sneaky McPeaky. Tiny Bigs again is somebody new. There's a lot of hearsay, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hang on one second. Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. It's always going to be there. Her energy is always going to be, she's not going to leave that place. Why do I need to talk about Jean Harlow? Not now. 8 of Wands, interesting. 3 of Cups, and oh my goodness. All right, no. 8 of Wands. Quick, speedy action, changes. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh my goodness, I can't. Queen of Cups, Justice card. Okay, 10 of Wands. All right, I have to look at this card. I will show you guys the cards. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you guys are going to flip. 8 of Wands. Come on, focus, focus, focus. 8 of Wands in the upright. Three of Cups in the upright. Who is the one who used to smoke cigars? Look at this card. Doesn't it look like her? A little bit? Actually, I think it looks more like Natalie Wood, doesn't it? Sharon was dark-haired, Sharon was light-haired and Natalie was dark-haired. Look at this. I don't know why it reminds me of. But this was in the reverse, okay? And then we have the Justice card in the upright, okay? And then we have the Ten of Wands in the upright. So, that was blurred. There we go. So, what this is telling me is this was a very quick destruction, okay? Very quick. So, basically the news came very fast. Get it done. Literally get it done. So quick decision, yeah, go and get it done. Take care of it, finish it. That's basically how it went down. And I see that this individual who really was like, the mastermind of it is basically hanging back and smoking a cigar or doing whatever and saying, yeah, get it done. Absolutely get it done, right? But three people, again, the three people comes to picture. So either there were three people who were responsible for murdering all these people in this Yellow Drive house property, or there are three principal characters. One is that female, that high priestess, one Roman Polanski, and one this guy who I do believe is Charles Manson. But there is this individual, I'm going to say this, y'all, and I cannot get it out of my head because she's going on and she's freaking driving me insane. She's like, tell them. Roman Polanski was in Los Angeles. He didn't come soon enough. He didn't want to come soon enough because he knew what was going to go down. Listen, when Robert F. Kennedy comes to Los Angeles and with his flunkies and offs Marilyn Monroe, and they put him in a taxi and drive him all the way back up to Santa Monica or wherever, Ventura, somewhere in Ventura County, and hop him on a plane and get him going, and they can do that, and people wouldn't even believe it because they just flatly, they look you in your eye and they'll deny it, and there's not a dang thing you can do about it. It's the same thing here. I wouldn't be surprised. And Polanski was kind of sort of flying high at that time, right? He was like, how Spielberg went through his moments when he was flying high and then he kind of tapered off. This fellow also would have gone on to be the first Spielberg, if you will, if you will. But anyhow, and then you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse is saying whoever this individual is who had all these, was the emotional quotient in this equation, okay? She was completely derailed. What? No. What happened? Okay, hang on, you guys. Hang on, okay? Hang on, camera. Hang on. Battery low. I'll be back. Oh, this sucks. What happened there? Okay. Hold on, boo-boo. Why? I'm not sure what happened. What happened? Did the camera just die on me? So, oh, okay. Okay, I got it. How the heck does this camera die so much, so fast? I hope I don't run out of juice. That would be terrible. Okay, I think I should be fine. Alright. Okay. I didn't know I was so low. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Only what? Why is this one not charging? Oh my God. All right. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I have a feeling I'm going to lose power again because um, because I did a lot of recording today. First thing in the morning, like I woke up, I think at about 5 o'clock, and I did a whole bunch of recording. And I don't think I put the charger, the battery properly in the charger. So I might lose juice again. I do apologize. I will fix it because one of those things. Sometimes if you don't set it properly, it doesn't slip into the slot. And I didn't pay attention to see whether the light changed, and I just went off. So sorry about that, y'all. I missed a whole bunch. Oh, listens to cigars, cigarettes, and candies. Oh. Okay, there we go. Break time is over. Intermission is over, y'all. Intermission is over. So, with the justice card, well, as we know, justice is Libra. Libra is all about balance. Libra is all about making decisions, making balanced decisions, right? Making decisions that are in for the moment, or whoever is making the decisions, they feel it's a rightful decision to make. So decisions were definitely made. Absolutely, decisions were made. And then we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands does talk about, feeling like, oh, thank God I'm able to set my burdens down. With the decisions that I made, I'm able to set the burdens down. But I'm also feeling that there is a reason why it wasn't just a question of, Roman Polanski is a psycho, he's a murderer, he's a rapist, he's a pedophile, whatever, and he was into cults and stuff, and he just needed to off Sharon Tate because he was jealous and, had enough of her or whatever. There is a very specific reason why she was eliminated. And it was made to look like, all these crazy people were there and killed all these bunch of people and collateral damage. There is a very specific reason, because I do believe Sharon Tate might have had some information about Polanski that could have really, really, really burnt his hairs on his behind, like literally, because he would have been in big trouble. And not just about Polanski, but with regards to a few people who are way up there in Hollywood. Absolutely, because she was very much part of that. She was being forced to do all those things. So she could say, if she spoke and they found all those videos and all those things, then you can clearly tell that, hey, yeah, I'm there in the video. So when I'm saying it, know that I'm telling you the truth. There is a lot more going on to this case than just that, than just Charles Manson. One more time. Charles Manson and Polanski have moved around in the circle. They have crossed paths in the past. Okay. So let's do that. And then let me go back and shuffle again. Why is this being so... I feel like my vision is blurred in these glasses for some reason. I don't know why. Or is it just my eyes? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to try this pair. That's better. Oh, matchy matchy. I like it. My God, anger rad. Girl, give everybody else a chance to comment. You're just absolutely, girl or boy, whoever you are, you're absolutely hogging the comment section. Dial it back a little bit, please. Woo. Very fated. Wasn't she in her 8th month of pregnancy? Because now I'm looking at that 8 is over here too. So wasn't she in her 8th month? Somebody tell me, was she in her 8th month of pregnancy? See, that Ten of Wands again popped up, y'all. Okay. King of Cups in the reverse. Is that another card stuck in this? Yeah, hang on. Why is there another card stuck? And I'll take it. There we go. So we had King of Cups in the reverse and the Magician also in the reverse. So it was like that. It was stuck behind. So I'm going to take both of them. King of Cups and the Magician in the reverse. The Hangman in the reverse. These are some beautiful cards. This is another deck. I want to get another one. I was telling Mark today I want to go and pick up some decks, but I didn't have the time, so it's like tomorrow. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow, a lot of reversals. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pull one more. No, this one. Does this also have two? Probably. Yeah, two. So we have the Fool in the reverse, and then the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and I'm taking it. So with the Nine of Wands in the upright, it tells me, like, I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands, yeah, not Ten of Wands. Nine of Wands says keeping and maintaining boundaries. It's not the Ten of Wands, as I said earlier, it's the Nine of Wands. I stand corrected. It talks about keeping and maintaining boundaries, you know, as burdensome as it may be to maintain those boundaries and to stay within a particular, boundary. It's sometimes it gets difficult, if you have to contain yourself on purpose, right? Just like the Ten of Wands, you feel very burdened, and even if you have to stand behind a fence knowing very well, look, I have to maintain my limits, I have to be within my limits, I shouldn't venture out. It's hard to contain yourself. And then you have the King of Cups in the reverse, and then the Magician card in the reverse. So the King of Cups definitely talks about whoever this individual was who was manipulating, being emotionally manipulative and controlling. Their gig was up. I think she came to find out who it was, and ultimately she realized what was going on. And the Magician card behind that says she now realizes that the amount of control and influence and who really was responsible for her death, she is very, 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 very aware of the fact that, and she blames Polanski for it. She 100% blames him. And his gig is up, and that's why he had to bail, because there was a lot of suspicion on him. And, the whole thing about, they were going after him because they thought that he had raped a 13-year-old child or something like that. That was an excuse. If they had caught him and they had dug deeper, they would have found out that he's the magician behind all this, the one who was creating all this drama. So he bailed. He's like out. And the Hangman in the reverse, as we know, the Hangman talks about, taking a period of rest and being in a period of rest and, kind of just hanging loose and waiting for things to kind of give it, letting things progress in its own organic timeline. All that was gone. It was all gone. There's nothing to progress, nothing to do with the timeline. It was all gone. All gone. There is no more looking at things from a different perspective. It is what it is, what it is. Okay, and you have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Now the Page of Wands does talk about, a new enterprise, a new child, creative ideas, coming up with a new way of taking care of certain situations. And then you have the Fool card, starting off on a new environment. Well, guess what? The Page of Wands in the reverse says whoever this other individual was who was new to the group, who they were trying to recruit to also take care of the cleanup act, that failed. That didn't come through. And if they had taken care of it, if that individual had come through and helped with the cleanup act or taken care of the situation, then they would have been able to walk off like as if nothing ever happened. Roman would have been able to walk off scot-free. But because that individual didn't come through and that individual wasn't able to, or chose for whatever reason not to come through, Roman didn't get away with it. He couldn't go scot-free. He literally had to run for his life. Get it? So, and then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords does talk about having clarity of thought and things like that. What clarity of thought? He had to just bail and up and go. Or he would have been, like, let me show you. He would have literally been like skewered. He would have literally had somebody like jab him. You know what I mean? I mean, he would have been done for. it would all come unraveled. But I'm also going to say with this page of wands, it is not a male, it is a female. Look at this card. Somebody failed them. Somebody didn't come through for them. Okay, let me address Angarad. Angarad, you could be a psychic or a medium or a whatever. I understand that and I give you credit for that. But I don't think you would appreciate it if you were running a channel and if you were putting out a video. If I, as a psychic medium myself, came up and I constantly kept putting all this information, I would think that would be me being disrespectful to you, right? So I would actually I expect a little bit more respect from you if you are a psychic and a medium as you claim you are. I would think from one psychic medium to another psychic medium, you know the line of professionalism and one doesn't cross that line. So I'm not saying that you're not a psychic medium, you very well could be, but like you claimed yourself earlier, you said you know people in low places, whatever the reason is, that's fine. But you coming here and almost like, that's why, it's very annoying and disrespectful to me. You come here and almost wanting to take the mic and do this then go ahead and make a video yourself and do it. I would never, as a psychic medium myself, I know there are a lot of people who have these videos and are creators on YouTube. I would never be disrespectful to them and go there and say, oh, this. I wouldn't do that. It's very, very disrespectful. So, you know what? If you don't like it, then bye. I mean, you'd think if an individual is a psychic medium, they'll have more appreciation and respect to know what to say and how much to say. And considering that I did give her a heads up to dial it back a little, she still insists, she or he, whoever this individual is, no. I would never do that on anybody else's channel, and I will not tolerate it if somebody does that on my channel. Thank you very much. Am I being harsh? Yeah, this is the way I run it. Take it or leave it. See, for me, it's not all about having 750,000 subscribers and 500,000 subscribers and all. I know a lot of channels have that. And it's not that me being jealous. Hey, they've been there earlier than me, for much longer than me. They put out good content. They have quality content. Good for them. Hats off to them. Kudos to them. I've always said that. I'll say it a multi-million-dollar time, right? I will always say there's enough space here for all of us. Having said that, I also know what goes on. For me, it's not about having like 800. Would I like to have 100,000 subscribers? Sure, but the channel will grow organically. But for me, it's all about knowing where to draw the line and knowing how to be respectful of myself and be respectful of my viewers, and also expect that same level of courtesy and respect from my viewers. I don't think there's anything wrong with me expecting that. So. See, another thing people don't realize, I appreciate this, and I think I've said it sometime, and I've had this conversation even with my moderators who are just so awesome, y'all. I mean, I get it. Yeah. So it's almost like, when people like that come here purposefully with the intention of disrupting me, because if you go back and read her comments, it's almost like contradictory to what I'm saying. So what is the premise of you being here? Just to cause chaos? Well, then go have fun somewhere else, y'all. Angarad or whatever your name is. But I've said this time and time and again. See, I don't know who that individual is. Never, I don't know if it's male, female. I have no idea. I think I also said, are you new here? I don't believe I've seen you before. But for others of you who are watching, if she's constantly putting all that information over there and supposing coincidentally I say the same thing, in fact she said it, that's what I said, that's what I said, that's what I said, then what are you people going to think? Y'all are going to think, okay, Tana, this is a setup, somebody is feeding her information. That's what y'all are going to think. That's what a person would naturally think. Oh, because y'all don't know whether I know this individual or not, right? So people will jump to the conclusion of, oh, this is all bah humbug. This individual is feeding her information, live information, to make it look like, oh my God. So that's why it pisses the snot out of me. I'm like, don't come here and do all that. Like constantly, that's what I said, that's what I said. Like, okay, fine, you are a psychic medium yourself. I am so happy for you. But wouldn't you have a little bit more respect and dial it back? And particularly when the creator says, please dial it back. And if you don't get that, you get timed out. And then you get butt hurt. All good. Bye, Felicia. So, I'm going to actually, you know what I'm going to do? Here, hang on one second, y'all. Hang on one second. I'm going to pull a couple of cards because I feel that it's almost like, something needs to be said about her pregnancy, Something needs to be said about her pregnancy. This part, the front forehead. Pulsing. So what I'm feeling is pulsing, like the blood, how you can feel boom, 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 like your pulse, right? Like when sometimes you can hear your blood rushing through. That's what I feel. 2 heartbeats. So oh my God, just this part is hurting like heck. So what she's telling me is, she's saying, I can hear 2 heartbeats. So she's very cognizant of the fact that she is losing her baby. And I asked this question and nobody answered, or maybe I got so wrapped up in my stuff that whether she was in her 8th month of pregnancy or not, because I keep getting 8. And my mind, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely 100% right. Absolutely. Psychics can get the same message. I have never claimed to be special or somebody, psychics can get the very same message. That's not the issue. The issue is coming here and almost like saying, here. No, don't do that. So you're right. I've never claimed to be the one and only psychic on the face of the earth. Please, I'm very cognizant of my expertise, and I'm also very cognizant of my limitations. It's 8.5 months. Thank you, Susie Q. Because 8, and it says it's fated. It's fated. So sad. Fated. She's saying, I can hear, thank you, Debbie. Absolutely. Thank you, Aquarius girl. She says she can hear 2 heartbeats. She says, so, oh my God, after all this drama, now this is what I'm being shown. Ay. She says she can feel, oh my God, this is so graphic, y'all. This is so graphic. This is so graphic, so graphic, so graphic. The Strength card, the Lion, the Sun, the Child. Oh my God, y'all, I don't want to say what I'm going to say, but I will say it. What she's showing me, and this is the kind of stuff that really messes with my head. She says she can feel two heartbeats, and she says she can feel the baby detaching itself from her womb. Oh, okay, so too graphic, right? Too graphic, too graphic. It's almost like the insides of her. She says, I can feel the baby detach. It's like the baby literally leaving. Like if you have, I'm going to show it because she's showing it to me, and I'm just going to show it. So if you have two cards like that, do you feel them peeling apart? She says she could feel the baby detach itself from her womb, but she hadn't aborted, but like from the inside of the womb, like kind of just part. And she goes, I knew the baby was gone before I was gone. She goes, I knew the baby was gone before I was gone. And that's, see, these are the kind of visual images, y'all. I'll tell you, you can ask any psychic, any medium, any empath, anybody, anywhere. There are some visuals that you get that you wish you had never seen. And it's very, very difficult. And this is one of those. It's terrible. Look, I'm a mom. So, yeah, so. Show me one more card, please. Show me one more card. The Star card. Aquarius. Literally, this is being ripped out of her. The child is being ripped out of her. She's an Aquarius. This is the kind of stuff, y'all. This is the kind of stuff that really, really, makes me like feel so much of anger and so much of animosity towards people like this, I think I said it at one time. Let me put one more card. With the Fool card over here, following these two, it says completely wiping out everything that existed. Wiping out everything that existed, everything that one knew it to be the way it was. Wiping it all off. It's like all gone. This is starting with a clean slate. Okay, so I'll tell you this though. One time I made this statement and people were, oh my God, I can't believe you're saying that. Look, I'll tell you this. And please don't think that I support or condone Charles Manson. I absolutely do not. But he's a very smart man. Like, he is really intelligent and he knows how to speak. He knows how to talk. He thinks. He doesn't just blabber off. He thinks. You watch his interviews. Very smart. He literally was running circles around the journalist over there. I mean, I kid you not. Go watch it if you can ever see any of his interviews. Thinks and talks. Of course, he has a demonic, the weird smile on his face, or the laugh. You look at his eyes; they're dead. But you pay attention to him. He's very. He literally runs circles around the journalist. He's very smart. He knows how to answer, what to answer, how to say, the subtle nuances, the pauses, the say a couple of words and think and come back. I mean, brilliant guy. So having said all of that, for somebody with that level of brilliance, what happens to people like that who somehow that level of intelligence gets twisted and they end up using that intelligence for something else? If he really set his mind forth, he could have accomplished whatever he wanted in life. He really could have. He really could have. And that's the sad part. That is the really sad part. So somebody has a question for me. How do you deal with the aftermath of seeing such a graphic image? I'd end up with, yeah, it can be a little, no, your question is very, very valid. It could be, it does. That's why when I say that there are certain readings and certain, sometimes when I do these things, it takes the wind out of my sails and I'm wiped out for a couple, 2-3 days. It does wipe me out. And not just me, I'm sure there are a lot of tarot readers who experience that, or even though we go through the process of, you know, how what do they say in the military, they kind of debriefing type of a thing. Well, I wouldn't use the word debriefing here, but something similar to that. You kind of cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy field, and try to kind of what's the word, wipe the slate clean and start afresh, like re-ground yourself. We do all those things, but in spite of that, sometimes it's very, very difficult. You can't get past it. And the other time that this happened to me was for Gabby Petitos, and somebody asked me to do, they kept asking me to do a reading for Gabrielle, that young child. And I even, Texas Patriot said, Kirtana, why don't you do it? I said, oh, no, she didn't say it. Somebody else asked for it, and I was telling Texas Patriot, I said, I don't want to touch that case right now because I wouldn't be able to handle it. I just don't want to go there right now. Maybe someday I will. So, but right now, I won't. Yeah, he is dead. He is dead. Yeah, he did. He did die. And see, I think I said this also in one of my other videos. So it's not just the victims. Like somebody asked me, do these victims, when they pass over, hold on to these sadness and these energies? They do. And they asked me, how do like somebody here in the comments asked, how do the perpetrators, the criminals, do their energies also hang around and they still continue this animosity, this negative energy, this evilness? Does it continue across over? It does. Now, these people who do this, don't get me wrong, they too have PTSD, right? They too do it because human nature, right? You see something that's unnatural, that is so like not the norm, you do have it too. It does affect you, but they can compartmentalize it and they can package it in such a way and put it away in one corner of the brain that will not affect them. They know how to do that. Subconsciously, they can do that. I mean, in layman's terms, I can't explain it from the perspective of a psychologist as a psychiatrist. I do think that they have the ability to kind of package it, and they kind of, put it in a neat little package, and they put it in one corner of the brain and leave it there, and that way they can handle it. They don't have to go and look at it in its raw form. So something like that. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. Yeah, the baby Gabrielle. I can't do that case, not now. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. I know I come across as being a little harsh at times, y'all, and I do, and I've thought about it and I've said it, but anyway, let's get over it. Now we have the Hangman again in the reverse. That jabbering guy, I would say he was forced to watch these things. I would say he was forced to watch what they did to Susan. Did my camera just... Wow, y'all. Somebody tell me whether just like within the past like 45 seconds did the shutter close and open, like self-adjust? Because I could see it there. I could see the shutter go in and go out, or the lens go in and go out, like adjust, but here I didn't see it adjust. Am I seeing things? Probably. I feel like that jabbering fellow, he was forced to watch what they did to the rest of them. I think he was forced to watch, and that's the sad part, because he's like the mental oh my God, yes, he was absolutely forced to watch. The horror. She's very clearly, she's telling me again, telling me, so this is what happens, like she's saying, I did have a foreboding, I had a terrible feeling that something bad was going to happen. I had a terrible feeling something bad was going to happen to me. And she says she did have a conversation about this to somebody, I don't know, her family or a loved one or a friend or somebody. She says, I knew something bad was going to happen. I had this terrible feeling that something bad was going to happen. She was very, very aware of that. Very fated, unfortunate. Ten of Swords in the reverse and Page of Swords in the reverse. So the Ten of Swords in the upright says absolutely hitting rock bottom, right? And the Page of Swords, as we know, does talk about gossip and curiosity and people gabbing and talking and stuff like that. A lot of harsh talk, right? Harsh opinions, harsh talk. But all that has come to an end. All that has come to an end because she says there's no point in talking about it anymore. She goes, there's no point in talking about it anymore because this is so fated. This is how it was going to go down, and there's nothing that anybody could have done about it. Nothing anybody could have done about it. She has kind of accepted the fact that she has passed, but she has never forgiven the fact that she couldn't get to hold her baby and the baby come to full term. But she says she's very, 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 very much aware of the fact that she knew something terrible was going to happen. That is the sad part. Imagine knowing that. Imagine knowing that, and here you are pregnant. Like what would go on in her mind, right? Maybe I should stop, yeah, because I did say I will cover another case with regards to whoever is missing. So I'm going to stop with Sharon Tate just so that I know I said Fridays were going to be for missing cases. Does anybody, Texas Patriot or Gypsy Girl, do you have any suggestion? They haven't responded. Yeah, oh, it wasn't you, Texas. Yeah, I realized it wasn't you, it was somebody else. And I think we spoke about it and I told you that I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah, you did suggest. Yeah, I corrected myself. Yeah. See, she's not letting go. Nobody has any other thing with regards to any other case? Who is this W character? This William has popped up twice. This William has popped up twice. Wait. That she committed suicide. I'm talking about missing person cases, honey. D. Who is D? See, she's telling me that somebody who, oh my God, who is D? See, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't. Does she have a sister or a brother or somebody whose name starts with D? Because she says she did disclose, she did share something with them. Oh my God, my camera went off again. Y'all, hang on, y'all. Hang on, okay? Hang on. Camera. Again. All right. Maybe I'm going to try this with another camera. Here, let me see if I can. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Bunny. Oh my God, let me try another camera. Video capturing device. Scene 2, audio FaceTime HD camera. Let me try that. Let me see. Okay, add. Hang on, y'all. I'm so sorry. I can't believe my camera is kind of freaking out on me like that. Device. Why is this not showing up? Scene 2, scene 1. Okay, scene 2. Device. Okay, I don't know. Let me change the camera, y'all. Okay. Oh my goodness, really? You want to give me so much trouble today? Just cause you want to give me trouble. Alright, I got you. I tell you. You can give me as much trouble as you want, but I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, why is my camera draining out so fast? That is crazy. Sorry everybody, my camera is just like completely draining of power so fast. I'm just blown away by why that is happening. Okay, I don't know why it's happening like that, but okay, so let's see. Hang on camera. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I do apologize. It's just draining. It's just like boom, it's just gone like that. Corey Bixby for okay. Yeah, those sounds, sorry. Abigail's boyfriend, I believe, is Woodcheck. Okay. Yeah, it is the energy. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. So I haven't gotten any requests as to who, but my moderators haven't suggested anything. So I don't know. Okay, so if that's the case, then what I'm going to do is I am going to go do a quick. Since I have no specific. I don't want to do a reading for somebody that I've already done. I want to do a reading for a case that I haven't covered. But if that is okay, I'll do that. Let's do that. Give me 1 second. Dana Shatelli Holt. 11/27. Oh my God. She went missing on 3/01/2020. 2022. Oh, okay. Let's figure this one. Okay, so 11/27 is Sag and Pisces. Jupiter we can tell already, so that's 2, 4. Oh my God, 22, 4. Okay, so 4. 10,000, 4th house, so she's a Sag. Okay, I'll do this reading for this young lady. And if my battery goes out again, well, we're going to have to change it out all over again. So it's just sucking up the energy. I don't know what's going on. I know it wasn't full, but it wasn't that empty either, right? Oh my God, this is another one of those fated cases, y'all. Oh, okay. Dana Chattel Holt. She was born in 1991. So how old was she? 91 to 2001, 2001 to 21. She was just 21 years old. Okay, so was she trying to leave home and wait? She said she went missing. Really, she was captured. Okay, that's all we know. Hi Capri 8080. Are these for his? Yeah, this one I'm doing for Dana Chattel. Wait, hang on a second. So we have 10. She's a Sag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Virgo. Okay. And then we have the 4,000, so 10,000, 4,000, and then 4,000. Was she moving away to Texas for some job or something? Or wanting to look for a new opportunity or something? But then again, with the whole fourth house, there was some kind of an emotional drama going back at home, I believe, with her family, her birth family, or her mother, or something like that. Oh, 31, I'm sorry, my bad. So 91, 91, I should have known, right? Because my son was born in 90, so I should have known. I don't know what I was thinking about, 21. So some kind of an emotional drama. Hang on. I need to put these away. I just need to put these away because I'm sorry, I just need to. Was there some kind of a drama? Was she going for a new opportunity or looking and trying to explore and leave behind some drama and go there? But then there's also some emotional ties to the family roots, etc. Something to that extent. Mercury. Oh wow. So hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10th house, which is Mercury, which is ruled by which Mercury rules Virgo. So Virgo. So mercurial energy there. So I feel that somebody who is like, either she felt she was not appreciated enough, or she was definitely wanting to move away to want to better herself, or she was on her way to see her mom, because something to do with her mom. So either she was leaving her mother, or emotions, or family roots, or something, or like you say, maybe going to see her mom. But she was also wanting to better herself. I think she was going to look for better opportunity, or she was thinking about wanting to better herself, or something about improve her life. That's what I'm sensing. Improve her life. Improve her life. Why though? She was out celebrating with somebody. 3 of Cups. She was out celebrating with somebody. I'm using cards that I haven't used in a while, and I'm sure you're like, Kitana, what are those cards? Sometime we'll share, we'll talk about it. Oh, y'all, I forgot. Did I mention about the Zoom thing? So on Monday 21st, I will open up. So send me a request for invitation, and please do mention your in the subject line request for Zoom invitation, and put your username over there, okay? And then once I figure that out, I'll send you all the link, and you can join me. It's going to be on the last Saturday of the month at 11 a.m. in the morning, Central Standard Time. She, I do believe, is she went out celebrating, and she was picked up by a dude. Yeah, this is trafficking, all right. This is 100% trafficking. Done, and done. Check, and check. She's gone out to celebrate or meet with a couple of people, or people who she knows, and she has been picked up. 100% this is into trafficking. But this is a different kind of trafficking, I'll tell you that though. Does she want to get out of it though? I'm not sensing that she wants to get out of it. She's not to be happy being in it, but Mercury again with Cancer, I get that. and then she's got Mercury again. See, I'll tell you this. Went out to have some fun or met somebody, had a couple of drinks, has been picked up, has been solicited, has been recruited. She kind of resisted it, but she didn't resist it. This has definitely got something to do with trafficking, y'all. And I'm going to say she is somewhere by where there is a seaside or a bayside or something like that, something to do with beach and water type of a location. That's where she is. She's not anywhere inland, whether she's in Texas or wherever, I don't know. Like Texas Patriot says, I do believe that she's somewhere where there's like a lighthouse and beach and water and that sort of a place. Again, to TMI, I'm going to say could have something to do with, I don't know if they even exist. This is TMI, this is adult stuff, so you had better be 18 and above if you're watching this. Something to do with, like, oh my god, y'all are going to laugh at me, nudist colonies type of thing, if they even exist anymore. So something to do with that. Like I said earlier, a different type of trafficking, so I don't know. Let's find out. I don't believe MO is Missouri. I don't believe there's any water body over there, right? I don't know. Why would there be? Is there thank you, Texas Patriot. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. See, water again. Is there a city or something, or well, come on. W. I would say water again, but I don't know if Missouri has. Missouri is inland, right? So no, that's too many. Oh my goodness, get over it. That battery had better not die on me again. I'm telling you, I'll be so over it. Mars. And Pisces. Well, she went missing in Pisces season 3/1 2022. So that's why we have Mars and Pisces over here. So Mars is, the planet of war. Mars is the guy who's all about action. Mars is the one who says, let's make money. Yeah. I don't believe she's past. I do believe she is making money for somebody. Oh, I didn't know that, Carriage House. Table Rock Lake is in Missouri. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I don't know much about it. Table Rock Lake is in Missouri. Okay. Does it have a lighthouse on it? Yes, mentor. He is mentoring her. Yes. Prince of Wands. Yes. This is definitely a situation of being trafficked, y'all. Definitely. So now we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, and then we have Pisces here. And then we have Chiron. Then we have Cancer, and then oh my gee. And then we have Leo. She is definitely held captive, again near a water body. I'm going to tell you, somewhere where there's water, either a beach or a seaside or a lakeside. Could be Missouri. Missouri has, is there a lighthouse though? Is there a beach though? That's the thing. She is definitely held captive. She is definitely being mentored. She is definitely being, what's the word? Controlled. Absolutely. Emotionally, she's a wreck. She doesn't know what to do, how to go. Initially, she was like, okay, maybe I'll try it. And then she was like, no. So could have been like, hey, we're having a party, come join us, and then things get a little out of hand, and she'll be like, oh, it's okay, one-off thing, and then come to find out, no, it's not a one-off thing, that sort of a stuff. Prince of Wands, okay, so that is telling me that this is all about, the idea of hey, this will get you freedom, you'll have the ability to do whatever you want, you can take action, make of your life whatever you want to make, etc. But see, again, okay, this is really weird, I don't know why, but I'm just hearing like a nudist colony type of a thing. So I don't know whether it's an action nudist colony or it's just to make those kind of movies type of things. I don't know. My reading glasses, what about them? Did they come off a couple of times today? I'm not sure, but it has a beach with the sand and everything. Oh, wait, did you say Branson, Missouri? Let me see if something pops up, if whether B pops up or M pops up. I know W did. No. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. B and O, y'all. Okay, let me see if M pops up. If M pops up, M-O, Missouri, and then B is Branson. Moonshine Beach. Well, oh my goodness. I'm about to have a fit, y'all. Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. I. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. R. 1 more. Q. B as in boy, R as in Roger, Y as in yellow, I as in ice, I as in ice, O as in Oscar, Q as in queen. Ah, my goodness. Bernie, shush. Y'all, this place is a place where there's a lot of entertainment that happens. There are a lot of people who are being entertained by this group, this organization, this organizer, this magician. Lot of people are being entertained. Could it be a strip club? Could be. This individual, I will tell you, also has, he basically is a decision maker, the leader of the group, if you will. I wouldn't be surprised if this individual actually has a, I know this is random and people are like, well, there are 850,000 million people on the planet who might have that tattoo. Well, I don't know. It is a tattoo of a phoenix, a red phoenix, somewhere on his shoulder or his back. A red phoenix. The sun card. This guy is definitely a Leo. He's definitely the leader. He's definitely the organizer. He's definitely the kingpin of this organization. Yes. She's making him money. I don't know if he's going to let her go. She's making him money. We have Aries, we have Taurus, and then we have Gemini here. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So that is telling me she is a Sag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, and 7th house. 5th, 6th, and 7th house. Yeah, she is making money for him. He is not going to let her go that easy. Ow. He's not going to, ow. He's not going to let her go that easy. She found him attractive for some reason. She found him attractive for some reason. She kind of felt that he was a, well, this is a weird thing, y'all. This girl looks like she was a little bit attracted to this guy even. Maybe that's how he lured her. Bernard. Y'all, I have to send my dog out. Give me 1 second. Let me get him out. You need to go. Come on. Go. Honey? Honey? Mark. Come on, Bunny, outside. Bunny, come. Can you let him out, please? Go. Oh my goodness. Crazy dog. Go. Oh my God. Seriously. Y'all, to those of y'all who have pets, let me tell you something. It's one thing when a small pet is gaseous and lets out some air. It's another thing when you have a 150 plus pound dog lets out some air. Yeah, that's what happened. And I'm like, nope. You gotta go, buddy. This is life. Gotta laugh at these things, but hey. Oh my goodness, Bernie. Yeah, let's take a look because I'm a bit concerned about this lady. It's almost like she was a little bit like attracted. Wait a second. Kennedy Walton, age 27. Hang on. Three. Okay. Kennedy, Walton. D. Walton. Are they related? Let's take a look. Oh my God, my dog is something else. Kennedy. I'm a bit concerned for Kennedy more than I am for Dana. Walton. Listen, I'm actually a little bit more concerned for Kennedy than I am for Dana. I have no idea why though. So, 10, 20, 27, 28, 29. 33, 38, 39, 34, 49, 10. Oh my God, 10th house and the 3rd house. What are the odds? What are the odds that she too had the 10th house over there? That's Sag. Let's take a look. I wouldn't be surprised. Hang on 1 second. Let's take a look because I'm more. Oh my God, made me dizzy there. I'm more concerned for Kennedy Walton. She went missing from St. Louis on March. See, when I said that 3 of Cups that they must have gone celebrating, I wonder if Kennedy Walton and her are known to each other. They may not have been. That's okay. Don't worry about the date of birth. They may not have been best of buddies, but I wonder if they knew of each other because 3, so it's almost like they went partying or have something, enjoy or whatever, and then things went haywire. Capricorn and Jupiter, so she's a Sag, and which is Jupiter, okay, and Capricorn. So hang on, 2nd house. 10th house again, so 10 pops up here again. 10th house. I don't know. I cannot tell you with certainty if both these cases are related to each other. Donna Coleman says Sharon also dated actor Warren Beatty, but I don't know if it was serious. Texas Patriot, remember that conversation you and I had about Warren Beatty? So yeah, see what Donna Coleman says, and you and I will have a talk later. This is too many cards. Oh my word, if that mentor card pops out again, we know it's him. Yes, the mentor card. Yeah, it could be related because I see so I see Aquarius, and I see Gemini, and I see what is this guy? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I can't tell you with certainty if these two cases are related to each other, but then we have see here we have Jupiter, and we have Jupiter here again, Sagittarius, but then we have okay, let's put one more card because I don't know. Earth sign discs. Pentacles, which is Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, and then we have Capricorn over here. This is organized crime, y'all. This is organized crime without a doubt, because then we have Mercury there again, and then we have what's this guy, Virgo again, which is again Gemini, and here we had Gemini here. Y'all, I'm sorry I'm talking to myself, but I'm trying to wrap my head around this, because any which way I look at it, it looks like this is all interrelated. This is targeted. So these people were very specifically targeted for a very specific reason, and this has got to do with money, with business, with pentacles. And there are mentors. There are absolutely mentors. Absolutely mentors. The Magician again, yes. Now I will say that these two cases are related. Now I can say that Magician popped up again. These two cases are related. Give me a second, okay? Ah, where'd he go? Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of noise. I'm sorry. There is a lot of noise here. Trying to organize my things. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to do something over here. I had all these big sheets because I was trying to put together some information for the classes, remember I was talking to y'all about? And didn't put it over. Where's the other one? Saturn, Scorpio in the 5th house. Saturn and Scorpio in the 5th house. Fifth house talks about speculation and love affairs. So it could have been, hey, I find you attractive, you find me attractive, come on, let's go, we'll all go have a good time. And then next thing you know, you're being recruited to do something. So Scorpio is all about sexuality and all about experimenting and, you know, the magnetism and all that stuff. And Saturn is restriction. So they could have been recruited from that perspective and held captive. Oh, yeah, Texas, you are so right. She goes, really scary because trafficking is so much more rampant than what we realize. These ladies seem to be normal and good daughters who just left a normal daily routine and never returned. Um, so, something Noble said, she has reacted. Is it related to Dana Howard, Missouri woman called Mother Crying? She said, he won't let me leave moments before vanishing in Texas. Wow. So it's true. Attraction, love, relationship, went on a date. I find you attractive. Remember, I said earlier that she might have found him attractive or whatever, you know. See, every time they successfully capture somebody and use them for trafficking, it emboldens them. It's like, oh, okay, I got away with this. Okay. It's like practice makes perfect, and it motivates them to continue to do this. I'm hoping. Well, there goes our trip to Branson tomorrow. I'm not going now. You gotta be careful, honey. Not just Branson. You gotta be careful wherever you travel, right? It's very easy for us to say, hey, a whole bunch of us girls, let's get together and let's just go, right? You know, whether you're in your teens or in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s or even 60s, right? And it happens to men too. It's very easy to say, you know, the good old days where there's security in numbers or safety in numbers. I don't think that applies these days anymore. It doesn't matter these predators. It doesn't faze them whether you're by yourself or you're in a group. They still get you. It's scary. It's scary. Kennedy's car found 2 blocks from home. Neighbor saw a man get out and walk away. The car was not there and then brought back. What? Okay, did she ever make it to Texas? Hang on. Araceli, good to see you. So we have 10 again, Saturn and Taurus. So 10 talks about, yeah, life goals and reputation. Hey, let me show you something interesting. You know, you could make good money out of this for the rest of your life. And no, you don't have to worry. Nobody will know about you. Like, nobody cares if you're worried about your reputation. Now with Saturn, restriction again. And with Taurus, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about the earthiness and, you know, the sensuality, the money, the finances. So they've presented this glitz and glamour. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Dana got into it because she wanted to, like, went out on a date. Oh yeah, I'll try it, experiment, and then kind of got sucked into it. And she was like, oh shoot, no, I can't leave. Question, Texas Patriots question was, is she in Texas? Is she in Texas? Let's see. I fixed it. I'm so happy I fixed it myself. And that little piece is there, but okay. This is my favorite. Don't ask me why, because it's carnelian. She's not in Texas, y'all. Dana is not in Texas. I don't think so. Thank you. She's definitely not in Texas. She is not in Texas. I'm holding this hand just to steady my hand, you know. I feel she's still alive. I do feel Dana is still alive though. I do feel she's still alive. Can I get a confirmation, please? I do believe she's still alive. Hang on. Let me ask about what's the young lady's name? Kennedy Walton. So when I said let me ask about Kennedy Walton, what I heard was she's gone. That's what I heard. So I'm going to ask. Y'all, when I asked if she's alive, the answer was no. Because when I said remember I said I'm going to ask if about Kennedy, and what came in my head was she's gone. And remember, before I even did anything, when I wrote down her name, I said I'm more concerned about Kennedy. I said that. So let me get a confirmation again. Y'all, I'm telling you, the second time I felt my hand was shaking, so I'm not going to take the second one. I'll do the cards, because when I'm not sure, then I don't want to. But the first time when I asked, it was like she's not alive. But I'm going to do the cards to get validation, because I felt my hand was shaking, so I wouldn't consider that. But one thing I'll tell you, what I felt was, so this is a little bit very specific. What I felt was. So I'll explain it to y'all. So remember. So you know how when we're going on the street or freeway or whatever, and then you have an overpass, and then as you're driving down, if there's some big vehicle going, you hear that little bit of swing, not a swing, it's almost like the gentle thud, like you can hear the vehicles going on top, and it's almost like you can feel the overpass kind of dip a little. You know what I mean? That subdued noise, like it's almost like underwater kind of a very subdued noise, but you can hear it, but it's not like a muffled noise. That's what I'm trying to say. You can feel, right, when there's traffic going overhead on the overpass, and if you're underneath, or if you're on the overpass and underneath, you can hear that. Do you all get what I'm saying? I'm hearing that for Kennedy, so I don't know where it is and how. Morgan, Chantal, Nick. We can add that too. I probably will have to go back to my old schedule, y'all, do all those crazy videos. I think y'all really enjoyed it because I was thinking about it this couple of days, this couple of weeks, dialing it back. It's kind of helped me a little bit, but then again, I still feel that time I've utilized to streamline some other stuff, but. Clarification. I got a 1 ace. One ace again. So that's a weak yes. You know what? I got 1 ace each time, so I'm confused. I'll be honest with you, I'm confused because that thing said no and this is saying yes, but they are weak yeses. They are not a very strong confirmed yes. But I will tell you, somebody look this up. It is not just Kennedy Walton and Dana Chattel. There's one more young lady who's missing around the same time. Or we are going to hear about it in the near future within the next few days. Absolutely, we're going to hear about it. There's one more young lady who's going to go. These fellows are getting, see y'all, I'll tell you what, okay, this is the saddest thing ever. This is like so heartbreaking, and it's not just in America, but it happens the world over too. And we have to kind of, acknowledge it. In the good old days, what was the business? You either were a farmer or you were, worked with, whatever, maybe some service regarding the farming industry, or, I'm talking about the good old days. Then it started, industrialization happened, and people had different kinds of businesses. And of course, prostitution is the oldest business and the oldest trade in the world. As per mankind, ever since mankind happened, prostitution has existed. I get it. But there was a very, very small percentage of people who indulged in all of that and took care of it. But now that industry has become mainstream. Isn't that terrible? The human trafficking. Oh my God, I missed all these messages. I am so sorry. Hang on. You mentioned you were more concerned for the first reading. Whoa. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, I'm confused. What? Did I say that? I thought I said I was more concerned about Kennedy Walton. Wait, who's that? Okay, that's her. I see that. Girl, you and I need to talk. Wait, what? How is that? That's not her. What? Wait, are there two people? Are there two Danas? Okay, hang on. I'm so confused right now. Dana Holt, okay, and who is that? Okay. Texas, I'm a bit confused, honey. I don't know I'm lost because I think I said I was more concerned about Kennedy than Dana, but I'm confused. Anyway, we'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah, I did see the pictures, but I don't know what. See, yeah, I know that, Susie. You're right. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even look like her. That's why I said, no, that's not her. It doesn't even look like her. Whoa. Woo. Okay, I gotta go look at that. All right, not right now. Okay, it doesn't even look like it. It looks like two different people, Texas. There's one more lady who's going to go missing. It does not look like her. I do not know. No way is it the same person. Look, honey, you can change the color of your hair, you can change your makeup, you can change the angle of the photograph, but your bone structure and your eyes and your lips and your nose and your forehead is all the same. In fact, Texas, take a look at the pictures you sent me. I would say the first picture and the third one look a little bit similar. Disregard the hair, but the first and the third one look a little bit similar. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, exactly. It happens, yeah, that, hi, DTC Prime, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. I know. Um, okay, what other question do you have for me before? Wait, hang on. Are we going to find them? I don't know about Kennedy. I'm more concerned about her, but I keep getting drawn to her. Show me about Kennedy. Show me about Kennedy. She's going to be found. I got a single yes, but I see two more queens. So if she's one, then there are two more young ladies who are going to go missing. So one could be Dana, and there's one more young lady that's going to go missing. This is crazy. Look, y'all, you can't make this up. You just cannot make up this, and it's kind of real. I'm actually getting a bit concerned. It's like I'm having some palpitations. Look, these three queens. I'm sorry. Here, these three girls. Three girls. Ugh. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not upset. Like, you're kidding me. Like, seriously? Like, so Miranda Norris, I mean, I'm not mad at you, Miranda. It's just that I was shocked. Miranda Norris says Beverly Logan is also missing from that area, but on the state line in Illinois. Oh my goodness. Like Texas, I think I answered no. When I said gone, I mean like no more. But when I did the pendulum, it said yes, she's no more alive. But when I did the card, the question was, is she alive? And the answer was yes, but a very faint yes. It wasn't a confirmed yes. So that's why I'm a bit concerned in the sense that is she passed really, or is she in the process of passing, or is she going to pass? I hope I'm wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to ask again. Kennedy Walton. Here, let me ask again. Kennedy Walton. Kennedy Walton. Show me Kennedy Walton. I need to know. Kennedy Walton. Is she here? Taurus, Mercury, and 5. Yeah, speculation. Mercury, Taurus. I am going to say I would be hard pressed to believe that she's going to come out of this alive. Kennedy Walton. Again, Mercury, second house. And then we have Pisces, sudden shocks, confusions, illusions, and dreams. Confusion again. So I'd be hard pressed to believe if she comes out of it alive. One moon, and of course we have Mercury again, y'all. It's all about poisoning, y'all. It's about spiking that drink. See, when Mercury pops up so many times, to me it's an indication that there has been some level of spiking or poisoning or adulterating the drinks with substance or etc. I am more concerned for Kennedy Walton. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she's found alive. I hope they're all found alive. But with her, I'm getting very conflicting news, so I'm not going to commit and say she's definitely gone. One time it says yes, one time it says no, and then with so much of Mercury around, I wouldn't be surprised if she is. I hate to say it, like when I say in the process of passing, maybe she's in a very bad situation right now. I know it's scary, isn't it? So she was last seen January 26th. Wait. Let me do a quick one on Miranda. Okay, I don't know. Wait, Miranda. Who's Miranda though? Beverly Logan. Let me check on Beverly Logan and see if something pops up on her. Beverly. Oh my God. This one seems to be the youngest of the lot, Beverly Logan. Isn't it? Miranda, do you know if Beverly is the youngest of these three ladies who's gone missing? Hold on, what am I doing? Beverly. So when you spell Beverly, Beverly or Beverley? Yeah, that's what I'm doing the math on it. She's 32. Really? I don't know why I feel Beverly is the younger of the lot. Okay. Wait, no, that was not right. Hang on. 6, 9, 10, 17, 22, 22, 25, 30, 35, 35, 39, 40, 41, 50. See, y'all, this 5, 5. Okay, 5 again. Here we go, 5 again. Same scenario. Trap them by saying, hey, let's go for a party. Hey, you want to go out on a date? Hey, let me buy you a drink. That seems to be the MO, y'all. Oh, but then again, she's 32, so that's 5 too, right? See, 5 again. Darn it. Of course, you can't see because, you see, 5 again. Taurus. And the nodes have popped up here. Interesting. Oh, wow. The south node. Hang on one second. It's all about past karmas, etc. y'all. Oh my god. I can't. This is crazy. Hang on. What's her name? Beverly Logan. My hand is not steady. My hand is not steady. Which one of these young ladies has a good voice? Which one of these young ladies can sing very well or sing has a good singing voice? Which one of these young ladies can sing well? Oh my goodness. How is it that so many, and these are not children, these are young ladies, how is it that these people go missing? Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Were they not able to, when her phone pinged, when Dana's phone pinged, couldn't they find out? Um, which one of these people can sing very well? Which one of these girls can sing very well? I'm so upset right now. It's like crazy. Let's see, Beverly. I told you 3 girls, y'all. 3 girls. They're all from the same area. I'm telling you, if that stupid magician comes up again, I'm going to scream right now. Because it's like... This card, the Mentor of Swords, popped up earlier. If they think, okay, so let's do this. This is Leo and this is Virgo. Then we have the Aries and Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini and Pisces, right? And then we have Saturn again and Pisces again. And then we have this guy, which is Virgo again. Virgo all the time. The moon. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to say this is definitely organized crime, y'all. There is no doubting of that. But I will also tell you, if they are able to really, okay, so there is a lot of behind the scenes investigation going on. Lot of behind the scenes. It's almost like a cartel, like this particular group that is responsible for this, you know how like your drugs, I'm sure they have their own little areas, right? Their own territories. So this particular group, I'm going to tell you, has been under investigation for a while, but they have never been able to catch anybody. And you know, because usually the women are like, oh no, I'm not captive, you know, that sort of stuff. But the funny thing is, what I'm being shown over here is that this group does not target young girls, does not target underage people. They are targeting adult people, adult women, because my understanding is the police don't necessarily, because if it's an adult who's missing as opposed to a child who's missing there, or a minor who's missing, there is a little bit of a difference there, isn't it? So having said that, because there are so many of these cases that they seem, it almost looks like they pop up in pockets and they exhaust that territory, move on. So they have been under great investigation, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that is being done by whoever the authorities are. I don't know if it's FBI or CIA or whatever branch of whatever. Lot of behind the scenes work is done, and there is a lot of information that's being passed back and forth. I can tell you that, information for the exchange of money, but in spite of that, they haven't been able to get these people. Having said that, there has been like a peace offering, almost like, I'll take you into witness protection if you help me get this information or nab this guy. The thing is, they are dealing with it with very, very like precise actions, precise movements, precise investigations, like very strategic, like really they have a lot of clarity and they're trying to figure it out, but they haven't got that break. If they get that break, this whole thing will be shut down. And this is a pretty well organized group of people. I will tell you one thing, what my cards are showing is these perpetrators, okay, these perpetrators are not like you would think them to be, these sleazy characters, the slimy, sleazy characters walking around, slinking around the countryside and, hiding in the shadows and bushes and snatching women. No, these people who are active in society, they are active in society. They lead regular lives. They could be your neighbor. You go to your neighbor's house for dinner and they will purposefully introduce you to some fellow, and that fellow will suddenly have a liking to you, and now since he's your neighbor, his buddy is your neighbor, he pretty much has easy access to your whereabouts, etc. He knows where you live, what you do, what time you go, what time you come. So it's that level of people that are doing these crimes in these organizations. It's not like, this guy who's, mysterious looking, full of tattoos and this, that and the other, who's like hiding somewhere, nobody sees him, nobody knows him, they just know of him, they only see his shadow. It's not like that anymore. These people are regular people who are doing this stuff. That is the scary part. And that is why the investigation is stalling and it's taking so long, because how do you go and track like regular people? If they were to come to the neighborhood and say, hey, we have some sort of a thing that, you're doing this stuff, we're going to break the door down and come in, they can't. They have to get a court order and get a search warrant and do all that stuff. But if it's like, hey, my buddy, I'm having a party at home and, I'm just inviting, spring is coming up. You watch, there'll be a ramp up in these cases. We're having a party at home and I've invited a whole bunch of friends and all. The police can't go in and say how many single men are here and how many single women are there. You're not allowed to do that, right? You can't do that. So, and then they'll introduce, hey, I'm having some friends over, honey. You want to come over and join? That's how they're organizing these things. I was talking to Mark the other day and I was like, it's so unfortunate, that every generation looks like we end up seeing some kind of war or some kind of stuff. We were talking about this whole drama that's going on in the Ukraine. I tell you one thing, y'all, I really, really, really feel for this next generation. I really feel for them. I really feel for the next generation. How we always want, our kids to grow up and have kids, and I want to be a grandma and you want to be a grandpa. I was talking to my son. I said, hey, you should get married and this and that. He's like, what's the hurry? And I said, you settle down in life. But really, for the past 6-8 months, every time I talk to him, I'm like, no rush, don't rush into it. Not that he's rushing into it. And the other day he asked me, he says, Mom, how come you've completely changed? And I told him, I said, look at all the stuff that's going on. Like, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. See, in the good old days, they used to procreate because you want your progeny, your family line to go on. Now it's such a big risk having children. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I have kids too. But as the times are going on, things are changing. It's like, do you really, really want to bring a child into this world? Like, think about that for a second. Really think about it. That's what I told my son, my older one at least. The younger one doesn't want to talk about any of this. He's like, Mom, I'm not even thinking this, so chill. That's his standard dialogue. And he's still, the older one will be 33 now. Wait, he was born in 1990. Yeah, he'll complete 32. 32. I don't even know. I can't even do math. So anyway, moving on. Oh, God. Prayers to Ukraine. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing, and they have the vehicle description also, and they still can't get him. How is that possible? Yes, yes, the retired judge had also been a law enforcement officer becoming. Isn't that terrible? It is sickening. It will, but it's going to take time, Delvin. It is not something that's going to happen like this. It's going to take years and years and years. And the sad part is years and years and years, so many lives are going to be lost. But here's another thing. You also have to understand see, that's why that's one of the reasons why I'm working on starting the nonprofit and going on with that. Because, a lot of these people, when they get tired of them, they kind of just dump them or whatever, because they don't care. Because these people, these women, these girls are disposable. These men, these young boys are also disposable. So what if they get away, or they say, oh, whatever, just let them go? Then these people have so much shame, they don't want to go back to their families. Imagine the psychological trauma, the stress and the traumatic experiences that they had. Do you think they want to go back to their families? It's going to be very difficult, because they go through this process of self-doubt. My family is not going to understand. My family is not going to express, that self-hate, that self-loathing. What happens to these people? Then they get stuck in that rut. And out of necessity, now they choose to stay. Very unfortunate. Susie, I was going to ask if there was an update on the Ukraine situation. As you said, on the Putin land, there's been a retreat and peace talks. This has stopped Ukraine joining NATO. I haven't looked into it. I really am not in a mood to look into it right now. One thing is to suffer in this evil, but another is to see our kids and the kids. Yeah, I seriously, it's like, serious conversation with my son, my older boy. Because he was dating and this, that, and the other. And I was like, okay, are you thinking about settling down? That's how that conversation come up. The younger one is very clear. He says, Mom, I make it very clear if I'm dating anybody not to expect anything. It's casual dating, and that's that. And I appreciate it. He's very honest about it. Yeah, I'm like, think about it. Do you really want to bring, I'm not saying don't get married. If you want to get married, but you really want to bring kids into this world? Okay. That's true. Okay, let's ask if we have any more questions. Surprise, surprise. See, what are the odds? I finished doing Sharon's and the battery is holding up. Whatever. What are the questions? Oh God, I'm all itchy and stuff. What are the questions you all have for me, all? Wow, it's 10:20, so 2.5 hours. I'll shut it down at 10:30, okay? Let me make this announcement again. So, what was the announcement I was going to make? Don't tell me I threw away that piece of paper. I did throw it away. What happened to my questions? Oh my God. God. Something else. Oh, here. So, the last, for those of you who might have missed this, one thing I will tell you, y'all, the past couple of times I was organizing this Zoom thingy. There are a couple of people who were like, yeah, put me on the list, and no show. And that's not right. It's okay if you do it once. Okay, something came up. I understand, even though you've had like 5 days of advance notice, like I would think you would know, right, to put something on your calendar or not. Or maybe you changed your mind and you thought this was a waste of your time. That's understandable, right? I'm not going to hold you to that. But you do it twice and say, oh yeah, I want to be on the list, and then don't show. Well, even though you ask, I'm not going to send you the invite, because it's not fair for the others who genuinely want to join, cannot join, because these people are like, that's just, and not even so much as an RSVP or whatever, I'm sorry, I can't accept it, or I have something else come up, suddenly something else has come up, or I can't do it, I don't want to, I'm not, even as so much as I'm not interested anymore, I'm not in the mood. At least do have that courtesy to let us know. Then I could have sent that invitation to somebody else. I don't want to have too many people because I want to give everybody an opportunity to talk and to interact. If you have 100 people, we'll be sitting there for 10 hours just getting through an introduction. That's why I want to keep it in small groups. So for those of you who haven't responded, you didn't even have the courtesy to say, I'm sorry, I can't accept the invitation. That is after you hounding me for the invitation. Don't even bother asking, because I have a list and I'm not going to send a thing to those people. I'm just not. Yeah, Sharon, I'm not going to answer that question. So thank you. Good try, Sharon. Good try. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let me, smart, Sherilyn, you be sneaky. Well, good try though. So for the 1 year anniversary, I really was thinking about it, and I just pulled this out of my back pocket, if you will. So I have 10 questions, and I asked these questions earlier. I'm going to ask these questions again. So the cutoff time is 15 minutes after this Zoom ends. Not Zoom, this live stream ends. Whatever emails and responses I get within those 15 minutes is fine. Anything after that, because I know what time this has ended, and I can see the timeline of the emails coming in. So if you're going to send me emails after the 15-minute, you won't be a contender in this, because I'm not going to allow people to go back and watch all my other videos and all that stuff. So if you've been with this channel for a while and you've been watched me go through my moments of madness, shall we call it, you will know the answers to these questions. So the first question is, have I traveled to Russia? Am I afraid of water? What is my favorite food? Favorite place to travel to? Favorite color? Have I bungee jumped? Have I gone whitewater rafting? Favorite hot beverage? Favorite cold beverage? What style of horseback riding do I prefer? Have I gone skydiving? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions. I suppose the beverage thing is one question. So whoever gets the most number of questions answers correct, the first one gets a $100 gift card from Amazon, the second one $75, and the third one gets a $50 gift card or a half-hour free reading. I figured this is a good way of doing it, rather than sending gifts to because the winner could be anywhere in the world, right? I've explained that already. So strike one, strike two, you're out. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, we should all be. When is our next Zoom? Oh, Araceli, thank you for asking. So the next Zoom is going to be the last Saturday of every month. So the last Saturday of this month is going to be the 26th. So starting from Monday, I will accept the request for invitations. Don't send it to me before that, y'all, because it'll get lost in the emails, and then I'll miss somebody, and then they'll get upset. Oh, I sent you an email that day and you didn't respond. I don't want to do that. So 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. I'll leave it open. Send me your your request in the description, or what the subject line say, requesting invitation for Zoom, and hyphen and your username. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Okay, and then I'll stagger them up, and then on Wednesday evening or Thursday I'll send out the links, or Thursday and Friday I'll send out the links, and Saturday we'll get on Zoom. But remember, it's at 11 a.m. I better put the time on my calendar or I'll forget. Okay, Saturday 26th, let's see, 11 a.m. Wait, add live Zoom. I'm going to say 11 a.m. Okay, I've added it to my calendar. Okay, so that way we can all have enough time. And you know what I'm going to do this time for the Zoom? I'm not going to let anybody open the chat box, because the whole premise of having Zoom is so that we can actually speak to each other, see each other's faces, have a conversation, talk to each other. If you're busy chatting, what's the point? So chat will not be available. We are going to be forced to talk. How about that? Yes, baseball, strike one, strike two. Yes, correct. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Oh, Arachari, we're going to miss you. Did you get my email? I don't know, Miranda. I probably did. I probably did. Uh, I'll put you on the list. If you send me an email, it's there. I'll put you. See, one thing I want to let you all know about the Facebook is I haven't like completely formed it because I'm doing all these things. And my bad. Earlier, I wanted to get everything done in one day, and everything must have been cleanly packaged and the bow tied on it, and we're good to go. Well, clearly that doesn't happen like that. So I'm phasing it, doing it one step at a time. And the Facebook page is going to get done. And once I've set up everything that I want to set up on that, then I'll open up, and then of course it's going to be a what do you call a restricted group or a private group, and then we can all go on there and post. One thing I also want to make sure is if you all have any intentions of introducing anybody and want somebody who you know personally and say, hey, this is my best buddy, my friend, whatever, I'd like to introduce them to the group, I want them to be a part of a group, even then I will need their name, their telephone number, and the email address, and I will do a background check regardless. You all please understand, when I do background checks, I'm putting my money to do background checks. And the reason I'm being so careful, and yes, at the end of the day, we can do background checks up the yin yang, and who knows, we don't know. But benefit of doubt, I'm assuming that the background check is going to show me what I need to know, and so that way I can say, okay, these people are worthy enough, because I want it to be a safe environment, and I'm organizing that for something good, for a real reason, so that we, regardless, like for example, Susie Q is on the other side of the pond, we have somebody in Australia, we have Kelvin, we have Delvin, I'm sorry, Jackie, people in Australia, New Zealand, we have somebody from Netherlands, we have somebody from Canada, South Africa, so Italy, Germany, India, France, so, and of course the United States. So regardless of which part of the world we are in, we can still connect through media and hopefully resolve some cases, right? I mean, this is going to be serious work, and it's not going to cost anybody. It's only going to cost me money, and I'm okay with it. Just a question of time. Hey, can you find out if this, and this in your country, because you may have a different kind of an access to information in your country, rather than me from here trying to access that information in your country. And we are not talking about espionage or anything like that. We don't want to do anything that's not acceptable per law. Simple things like, can you verify this, or do you know anything about this, that sort of a stuff. So then maybe we can connect dots and say, okay, yeah, this is how it is, that sort of a thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I probably get it now. Yes, thank you, Gypsy Girl, for putting that up. Yes, absolutely. Arachari says I might make it if I wake up. That's okay, girl. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's Saturday. Cindy, go ahead and send me the request, but do it on Monday. Hey, Holly. Yeah, I know you're from Canada, right? I get it. How are you doing, girl? My pleasure, my pleasure. I'm so happy for your good news, girl. Seriously, Carriage House. Okay, if y'all have no other questions, then I suppose we can wind it down, right, y'all? Because it is 10:30 now. Look, y'all, I'm going to say this one thing for y'all, and I'm not saying this to scare y'all. And in fact, my moderator, Gypsy Girl, brought something to my attention, and I thank her for bringing it to my attention. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. I really do appreciate you, your caring and your thoughtfulness, and bringing it to my attention. So next time I'll be more cautious about what I say when I say. Even us as adults and stuff like that, we get so kind of comfortable and lax. Oh, I was born in the city, I brought up, I know everybody in the city. Yeah, fine. We kind of let our guard down. We shouldn't. It's very unfortunate. We shouldn't live like that, always with a guard up and an antenna up. But times are such that we should be cognizant and aware of our surroundings. I am like that in my neighborhood. If I see a car that I haven't, I watch and I say, okay, where is this car going? Little things like that, because you never know what's going to happen, right? So just being cognizant and aware of your surroundings. I think whether we are we should teach our kids that, we should teach our young adults that, our teens that, even us as adults, be as man or woman, we have to be cognizant about these things. You never know what BS is going on around us, right? So just like, take caution, be cautious, don't let your guard down. I'm not saying this as a scare tactic, but you know where I'm coming from. Let's be cognizant of our environment and kind of be careful where we go, what we do, how we, whatever. So, just a little something. Public interest announcement. Oh, it'll be very, very interesting, Susie, because there are a lot of cases there in England. Like, I was just watching something, y'all. This is really, really interesting. I was watching this today, and I remember way back when I watched this, like, Rockin' Robin says, thank you, my pleasure. You don't need to thank me. This is something I do because I thank you for watching my videos and for participating here. So I saw this young girl. I don't know how it all came about. I didn't see it from the beginning. It was on John Walsh thingy, The Hunt or whatever they call it. She's from Sweden or something. So some fellow, I don't know how he landed up in Sweden or whatever. I think he portrayed himself as being an ice hockey coach or something, and recruited her. She was just 16 years or something, 16 or 17, brought her over to the States. He was 47 years old, I think, or 45 years old or something like that. Come to find out, he was already married, and then he ended up like being her captor and basically molesting her, and psychological and physical abuse and sexual abuse. And she was only 17. She couldn't get away from him, and her parents thought that she was here being coached. And come to find out 2 or 3 months after she came here, her father for some reason committed suicide, and she couldn't go back because he wouldn't let her, and gave some cockamamie story about something airline tickets not available. All the time he's telling his wife that he's in Sweden, whereas he had actually taken an apartment somewhere up north or I don't know, wherever, somewhere. And with this young girl, ended up forcing her to go with him to Vegas and forcibly getting her to marry him. And somehow after a few years she was able to get away, and finally they caught him like a few years later, and drama, they were able to arrest him and put him in prison for, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 years or whatever. And this girl was from Sweden. The one time that she managed to go to Sweden to visit her family with this guy because he refused to let her go alone. She caught him having some physical interactions with her mom right in front of her, like adult interactions. And in her head, she's thinking, dude, you're doing this to my mom and you're doing it to me. But she was so afraid to tell her mom because she didn't know how her mom was going to react. And apparently her sister's boyfriend or something found something on the email and told the mom, and the mom got mad at her, and the whole thing disintegrated. And this poor 16, 17-year-old child comes back with this guy here because she has nobody. And even though he is her molester, she gets stuck with him because he's the only one she knows. And subsequently she comes out of this, and I saw her on TV and hear her speak. What an immensely strong, unbelievable individual she is. So beautiful. And that looking at her, you can tell she has gone through some stuff. And she has come out of it stronger than ever. Like, undoubtedly stronger than ever. And you look at her now, it's like, you know what, this is somebody of substance. This is somebody who is, who has had her feet held to the fire and has come out of it so much stronger. So in cases like this, when you have all this drama going on with people from other countries and this and that, it's always good to have a network where we can, in our own way, we are not going to do anything illegal. I mean, let's make that very clear, because at the end of the day, we have to follow the rules that our government and the other government sets for. We are not going to do any hanky-panky here. But through social media, how many cases have been solved via Facebook? How many cases have been solved via social media stuff, right? So through social media, if we are able to help resolve some of these cases, let's do it. That's the premise of it. Oh, 26th is your birthday? Oh, wow. I don't know what duo is. I don't know. You don't need to have Zoom. Let me explain this to y'all. Listen, you have internet. That's all you need. So I am the organizer. I am the host. I have paid Zoom to be able to host these meetings. I will set it up. I will send you a link in the email. All you need to do is click that link. It'll take you to Zoom. Do you have a phone with a camera? Do you have a computer with a camera? That's all you need. You don't need to pay anything. It doesn't cost you a dime. Please don't even register. You don't need to create. If you have an account and all, that's fine. But you don't need to create an account. You don't need to register. You don't need to pay any money. You don't need to nothing. It's completely free for you guys. Good try, Susie. Exactly. Oh, my pleasure. Good night, my mangs. Let me take this opportunity to thank my moderators. Thank you so much, Texas Patriot, and thank you so much, Gypsy Girl. I know the two of you have your jobs, your careers, your families, and in spite of that, the fact that you all are taking your time out to come and do this, I truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I have to say, though, Texas Patriot, the only reason I didn't contact you is I knew this was your week off and I did not want to, bother you. So thank you so much, both of y'all. And let me go back to the top. And Miranda Norris, thank you. Texas Patriots, Gypsy Girl, Alia Ali, The Carriage House, Susie Q, and then DTC Prime, Carriage House, of course, Miranda Norris. Then let's see who else. Cindy Eve. Then Delvin H. Then who else? We lost a few people. Donna Coleman, hey girl. Oh, it's William Menard. Oh, really? Donna Coleman says, I'm almost positive the man with Abigail Folger was the W. She says, I can't remember if it's William or not 100%, but like 85% sure. So maybe we should look into it. That's why the W popped up. So then we have Capri 8080. Then we have, who else? Am I missing anybody? Of course, we scared somebody away, but that's okay. I'm like that, right? I'm so honorary. I scare people away. Noble CE, Cindy E, Pandora Sparks. Why am I missing names though? Laura Shortlegs, Araceli, Aquarius Girl. I didn't say Afrohuman today. DTC Prime, yes. I haven't seen Scout and Inquirer. Then who else? That's okay. My Max 100. Maybe I'm just getting old and grumpy and crotchety and stuff. Who knows? Wouldn't that be fun? Raynona Borer. Then I am obviously going to miss some names, but Sharon Schaffner. When is our next Zoom? Yeah, actually this 26th, right? Yeah. We'll do it consistently once a month. Consistently. And I'm working on y'all. Remember I told you about those classes and all that stuff? I'm actually Crystal Pink. Hey girl, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, our clocks forward. I think we did it a couple of days ago and I was so mad. I'm like, why do we need to do that? Yeah, 11 a.m. Zoom. Yeah, 11 a.m. I don't want to keep it in the evening. I thought like, eggs and bakery. See, but that's the thing, Miranda Norris, even Texas Patriot and I mean, when we were interacting about, when we do on a regular basis interact about cases, just the two of us, y'all. I mean, I am not an investigative reporter and Texas Patriot isn't, but just, having an open mind and say, let's look here, let's look there. She looks at certain things, I look at certain things. Unbelievable how much information just the two of us, just in the span of a couple of hours, we were able to find about a couple of those cases that I had already finished reading. It's just unbelievable. The problem is people are not willing to take the time, right? So PSA, she goes, Yes, DTC, listen to your gut, sixth sense, absolutely. Heidi's Hideaway, thank you for joining us, girl. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you earlier. I probably missed you. Then Jeanette, hey girl, hey. All right, so let's call it a good night, okay? 10:04, everybody. Okay, stay safe. Listen, absolutely, steady safe. God, can I even spell today? Thank you so much, everybody. Much love to you. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so very much for joining me. And remember, this is going to end at 10:42, so 11 p.m. my time, okay, Central Standard Time. Any emails for this little thing, this competition, what a competition, whatever you want to call it, any emails after 11 o'clock will not be accepted, okay? Thank you so much. Much love to you all, and blessed be. Again, to my moderators, thank you so much. All right, over and out, y'all. I'm going to end this, all right? End it, and let's go here and let's